Hey everybody!
Hey, welcome.
Welcome to Dark Apocrypha. We are back. It is Game 3. This is the conclusion of Space Marine Week, where we're spending all week talking about Codex Space Marines. Do you want to touch it? The Holy Tome.
Oh, it burns.
It burns. All right. So, we are... thank you all for tuning in to Dark Apocrypha. We're going to be playing our 40k game today. We have JR.
Hello.
We have... Matt. I was like, it's.
Did you forget my name?
I was like Matt or Celsius. I was like, I always wanted to say like Mattstis or
not Mattstis
or just Sat.
I like Mastis. That's fun.
I'm not.
Matt is here,
really
and as usual, we have our producer Jennifer. She's behind the controls, keeping everything.
Hey
going.
everybody!
And Wonder Woman, her spirit guardian.
Thanks to Dan Bjorn for that follow. Welcome.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank
Welcome.
you, Dan Bear.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, everybody! So, we are continuing our field testing of Codex Space Marines. We have we've been doing different types of battles against very different types of armies to kind of see, what we can learn, different units. We have a whole army painted up that we've been secretly working on for a little while.
Secrets.
So it's mostly Primaris. There's small elements of normal Space Marines. We have this is Friday. This is our big conclusion to our testing. So we have on game 1 we tested it against an Ultramarines army versus a Raven Guard army. So we got to see power armor versus power armor. Then on Tuesday we tested it out against the Eldar. So that was a pretty interesting game. So we got to see it versus a maneuver army. And now we're doing something very different. Chaos Demons. So this is a pure Chaos Demons army. This is JR playing the role of the Ruinous Powers. So
there's so many demons.
So are you, this is, the theme of this game is Blood and Guts because JR...
Blood and Guts.
Because JR is representing what two Chaos Powers?
Korn and Nurgle.
And you can tell who his real Chaos Allegiance is to because JR dressed up special today.
I wore all of the red stuff I own.
You got the fresh blood up top.
Dried blood.
Dried blood down
pants,
below.
And actual blood inside of me. This time.
That's good.
This time.
This time.
All right.
Yeah.
Not
Oh, good.
so disturbing. All right. So what we have is we have a huge giant Chaos Demon army. We have a Bloodthirster
big.
over here.
So many demons.
We have everyone's personal favorite villain from all of our campaign games, Lord Drakkar of the Night Lords, who is a demon prince now. He's over there. You got a great unclean one.
You can't see him, but he's there.
We got. I'll let you go through the army.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Isendar is disappointed you didn't coat your hair in red woad.
Oh, man.
Should have.
I'll get you a red hat.
I chose to take the woad not traveled by, and that, my friend, has made all the difference.
Oh, good.
So,
Oh, it starts. I love
I
it.
also have a bunch of plague bearers and 2 soul grinders, and then way up here, causing mischief are a bunch of nurglings.
So we got a squad of nurglings here, a squad of nurglings here. They have a special rule. I think it's actually called mischief, right?
Yep, mischief makers.
So they just get to
they get to show
deploy
up wherever.
anywhere outside of 9. So they're who knows what they're doing, but they're causing trouble.
They're just like tying each other's shoelaces together.
Pretty much. Super
as you
Bloodthirster.
Mhm.
What particular kind of Bloodthirster is that?
Bloodthirster of unfettered fury.
That means he has an axe and a whip. That's what that. For all you people at home.
And his fury is not fettered.
What do we got here? Is this one huge unit?
One big unit of blood letters.
How many are in there?
30.
Wow. Okay.
Most. that you
30
can have.
blood letters. You feeling good?
No.
Okay, over there.
22 plague bearers.
So many.
Nice.
These are the plague bearers. These 2 big splotches of color are the soul grinders, and these 2 other colors in the front are both demons. There's the great unclean one, who's this green guy, and then this is everyone's favorite, Lord Drakkar.
All right.
That's all I got.
Excellent. Let's
He's
move.
the hero we deserve.
Moving on over to the Imperial side. Matt, what do we got? First,
I have almost... your squad of bloodletters is almost model count the same as my entire army. Just throwing that out there.
We are playing.
It's a lot of demons.
We are playing 2,000 point. This is a 2,000 point list. You guys can use various things in chat to pull the lists up.
Yes, Nightbot will tell you.
Oh, did we got
Or
that?
We
you
do.
did if the link wasn't broken. But we're fixing it. Don't
We're
worry.
fixing it
We're
right
working
now.
on it.
Right now.
Hey, technology.
We have lists. We
That
have lists.
Damn technology.
All right, let's talk about the Ultramarines. What we got, Matt?
Okay, so starting off board, I had. All right, so if you've been following the narrative, our week. It's not really a narrative. It is the same with a few tweaks, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, really only the one major tweak. So starting off board, I have a Terminator squad and Terminator captain. They'll show up whenever they decide to.
Okay.
I have a squad of Hellblasters up here with
Okay.
their fancy plasma incinerators. I got
Now, those are the Assault Plasma Incinerators.
yeah.
Those are the ones that are Assault 224. Those are not the normal ones.
Right.
So those guys can be
ideally
getting lots of shots.
Ideally, I'm gonna be shooting down a lot of demons before they reach me and murder me.
Directly behind them, up top.
Directly behind them, I have my librarian.
That's a Primaris.
Primaris librarian.
Nice, okay.
With he's got smite. He's got the
You can
other
do it.
smite.
Remember.
Psychic Scourge.
Psychic Scourge. There we go.
And Fear of the Ancients.
Sweet. All right.
Down
below.
So I have two
Intercessors.
Intercessors.
You got it.
I got two 5-man intercessor squads.
And those guys are armed with what?
They have the plasma rifles,
Nope.
or the bolt rifles.
Yes.
There's a special kind of bolt rifle,
The assault ones.
assault bolt rifle.
So those are also Assault
bolt
224.
rifle. Right.
So we are testing out this. All of the Primaris guys with guns are using the
Assault version.
The assault version. So these guys can basically they can reach out and get 2 shots out to 24 even on the move.
And I expect to be making a lot of tactical retreats and using my Ultramarine ability to fall back and still shoot at a -1 to hit.
Yep.
What else?
You
So
got the
I
Dreadnought?
have, I got my 5-man tactical squad up
Yep.
here with las cannon.
Yep.
And then just bolters.
Okay.
I have my not a dreadnought,
the
Redemptor dreadnought.
Yep.
Big, fancy, lots of shots.
All the guns.
I got my Primaris Ancient.
Okay.
And my what's
LT.
left? My Lieutenant. That's the one. Yes.
That's the LT. Lieutenant Dan.
Right.
He's back.
Yeah, the Lieutenant lets me reroll 1s on wounds.
Yep.
The Ancient lets me potentially shoot before I die.
And then most importantly,
I have
hold him up to the camera. Everyone
Rui
can see.
Boos Girly Man.
There we go.
Do you want to do the insane zoom in? on it?
Yes,
do it.
right there. There we go.
Nice.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Look at him. He's so pretty. Stop moving him. He's so pretty.
This is
He's
pretty rad.
just so pretty.
Rowboat Girly Man.
Who made him?
He is here. He's going to put that big flaming sword into the tummy of a bloodletter.
Flaming,
A bloodthirster.
Who painted
flaming,
him?
raging,
I don't know.
poisoning
That
sword of
bloodthirster
doom.
might get shot to ribbons before
Larry,
he
who
even
painted
gets
him?
in.
That was painted by Aventine.
Of course it was.
By Chris.
He's delightful.
He's awesome.
Super rad.
Yeah.
Yep.
We like
So,
that guy.
this is going to be the huge classic matchup. We got the Primarch on one side. We have a Bloodthirster. We got all kinds of crazy stuff. It's going to be awesome. We're going to
times.
talk really quick about our mission.
All right.
We are using the only war cards that we've been talking about all week right here because they're super awesome and they're dirt cheap.
They're fun.
And
They're
if-
real neat.
And if you don't have some, you should buy them because they're great for pickup games. So we are using this incredibly weird. I don't
It's
don't
super-
actually know how I'm going to do this. Let
Hold
me
it up.
put-
Yeah, hold it up to the top.
All right, I'll hold this up here so you guys can see.
Here.
Jen, if you want to zoom in a little bit.
So, glare.
Whoa.
Glare.
Rebellion.
I'm trying to. There.
Rebellion
All right.
and mutiny.
So we are
Chaos
using
approves.
this weird, crazy, ridiculous
They don't call me mayhem
deployment
for
zone.
nothing.
So Matt has
So-
the big diamond pattern. The green is where the Ultramarines are, and JR is split up.
Fittingly, we have the
Or-
red.
it's like-
Yes, that's right.
going
Corn
that
has
way.
the blood red deployment zone. That takes
Red
care of.
color, best color.
We are playing Kingslayer. Kingslayer is a pretty interesting one.
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't know this was Game of Thrones.
Right.
Kind-
Jamie.
Kind
You
of.
wacky dude.
Kind of. How this works is both players add up the total amount of power levels of enemy units that have been destroyed, and that is their total. And whoever has the highest total at the end of turn 5 wins. But twist, that total is doubled if they have killed the enemy warlord.
So killing the warlord is pretty much,
Pretty much.
an auto win unless you've both done it.
So who's your warlord?
That'll be Rubus.
Rowboat. Who's your warlord?
Oh, who do you think?
It's the Bloodlet.
Oh no.
I thought
It's
it was the Nurglings.
Nurgling number 3.
Yeah, Nurgling number 3. No, Lord Drakkar.
Really?
Ah.
Will be playing
Drakkar
the
Noir.
All right, Lord
Bringing
Drakkar
his
is the.
stench to you.
That is an interesting and ballsy move. And then
Okay.
our twist. The only war cards have twists, so you get one weird special rule to make your game a little spicy and make it interesting. We are using Grudge Match, which means these two sides hate each other.
So much grudge.
Well,
There will-
really,
there will-
these two sides hate each other because Khorne hates everyone, and Nurgle just loves everyone and
That's
wants
true.
to make them happy.
So Grudge Match, there will be no leadership chests this game for either side.
No one's running away.
No one is running away.
Excellent.
All right.
Which is actually, in a weird sort of way, good for me, because I know Bloodletters can come back on a failed.
All right, guys, we are going to roll off really quick to see who's going first.
Yeah, alright.
Let's go. Right here. Right there on camera. Rolling off, rolling off, rolling off.
Yeah. Hey,
Ultramarines are going first.
Assuming you want to.
I definitely want to go first.
Okay, which means that the Chaos,
Oh, wait,
Yes.
you have the option of seizing.
Yeah, we're gonna
Which
try.
would you like? Okay, so we are going. We are
Yes.
about to roll to seize the initiative. For all you people on Facebook Live, please come on over. We are on Twitch right now. The game we're going to roll to seize and get underway right now. That is twitch.tv/Bell of Lost Souls. We want all you Facebook people to come over. It's going to be a super awesome game, and we will catch you on the flip side.
Do it.
Now,
All right.
Destiny.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
All right. I concede.
Oh, good. All right, what a quick game. I certainly did not see that coming. If anything else, Chaos is very happy.
Corn
Chaos.
is renowned for his ability to know when a battle is
Yeah,
lost.
Khorne knows when it's time to leave. He's like, hey, look, I listen to Kenny Rogers. I know when it's time to hold him, and
There it
Fold
is.
them.
I got it.
No.
Ooh.
no.
I would like your first corn pun of the day.
Shucks. I don't know if I can do
That's
that.
Terrible. Oh, so bad.
Yes.
So bad.
We're gonna have a corn pun counter for today.
That's
I
so
have a
bad.
new
happening.
objective. All right, make it happen, Jen. I believe in you.
We're gonna call it the
Alright.
corn counter.
All right.
In terms of... Alright, so yeah, I'm starting my turn.
Off to the it is the bottom of turn 1
I am
to
going to
Space
do
Marines.
very little moving
You
because...
mean top of turn one?
Top.
Top of turn 1. What did I
Wow,
say?
he's just gonna skip right
Bottom.
through the top and go right to the bottom.
Scratch that.
I just...
Reverse it.
Alright, I don't get a turn, I guess.
Okay,
Okay.
cool. I'm down.
No.
Good. No, you said it.
Did.
Okay. Also note, while Matt and Jr. are moving and playing, I am here to color commentate and most importantly answer all your questions. If you guys have chat questions about
Wow.
Codex Space Marines, it's right
Oh,
here in my
snap.
hands. Ask away.
Bjorn,
Matt, get moving.
Bjorn Ford donated 100 bits for unknown purposes. Just
Alright.
donated them.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. for those
And
bits.
Isendar donated 50 for Ultramarines.
Hey! Alright, so...
Mortivox also says that pun was awful.
He has
Oh,
so-
I'm just getting
He
warmed
is
up.
just-
He's literally been practicing all week.
all
But
week.
Fox Jester says, see how many kernels of corn we get.
Ba-dum-bum.
Every single one of these models is an officer of Khorne. They have all been promoted that high.
Because they're kernels.
Yeah.
So I am going to...
I'm
I'm not
gonna
going to
move that
move
too.
because I expect you are coming to me. So I am going to start with my psychic phase. Mew, mew, mew. That's how psychics sound. So I am going to attempt to smite and the other one.
Just do it
Scourge.
one at a time.
Right, but I'm
Right,
planning on because this is the only thing in reach.
Okay.
So I'm gonna scourge and
All right.
smite them. So
Fail your psychic check.
watch me not.
I deny the. How does denying the witch work? I've never had to do
You
this.
text 45.
You are far out of
Welcome to the
range.
Belfry.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you very much.
guys.
Very well.
Also, for all my traits and relics and stuff, I have the halo. No, I don't need the halo. I don't know what my relic is. I'll figure that out in a second.
You want the banner.
The banner. I got the banner.
You want the banner of the Emperor Ascendant and the Ancient Hazard.
Cool. I did that. But for my tactic,
I'll tell you what that all does.
Thank you. I am definitely getting that reroll command points because I have 9. Because Robot Girly Man gives me a bonus 3.
Just for being on the table.
Just for being there. And am I forgetting anything? Warlord traits. Or no, that's my
What's your
warlord
warlord
trait.
trait.
My
Your tactic.
my
is
tactic
the
is the back. Yeah.
Ultramarines can
All right, now I'm
run
on
away like
And
cowards.
since we've got a lot of new people in the chat, we've got some new faces. First off, welcome to the Belfry. We're happy to have
That's a
you.
5, so I'm good.
We run this particular game a little more interactive than what you're probably used to.
Alright, so
If
I'm,
anybody at
D3
any point in
wounds.
time wants to donate bits, you are able to
One
influence
mortal-
the game.
Mortal wound?
For 50 bits, you can declare which
One
army you
wound.
would like to have 1 die to re-roll. You can send in 200 to re-roll 4 dice, whatever you
How many
like.
wounds does each have?
Each has
If you
4.
want to donate 1,000 bits, you are able to insert into the battle that is
So,
happening
what is Scourge
up
do?
to
It's a
11
different smite.
power
What's the-
level. Is that right?
smite
11
6?
power level
I think-
worth of
Right, what is smite?
infantry, bike, whatever
Scourge
you
is
want to do.
6.
And if you have any other ideas of something that you would like to
Alright, so
insert into
got
the
it.
game,
Now
you
we
just
are
let us
rolling
know
off leadership.
what you're thinking, and
We'll
we'll
think
let you know
about
what
it and
would
work it.
cost. Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
We want you guys to be involved
So
in this
roll it.
process.
Wait,
If
hold
you
on,
want to
but
shoot
we
some
don't
more
make
chaos into
leadership
the game,
checks.
you're welcome.
This is separate.
Okay, so what the Standard of the Emperor Ascendant does, which is what his Ancient does. First, you add +1 to the die roll to see if anyone who dies can make their shot, their final shot.
Oh, for
so
the
instead of on a
Ancient.
4+, it's a 3+.
Need it.
More importantly, is while within 6 inches of the bearer, friendly Adeptus Astartes units automatically pass morale checks, and enemies are -1 leadership.
We're not doing that though.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
All right. Make your roll. I
Yeah,
rolled
he
my
chooses my
leadership.
relics for me, and they're not even useful.
I'll give you
I
another
rolled
one.
my
Alright.
leadership.
Okay,
You
so
roll yours.
I'm doing Psychic Scourge. So
On the
we
Nurglings.
are- Yeah, on the Nurglings.
We're
so
doing
we
a roll
are
off,
Rolling off. So add your leadership.
Excellent.
which is what?
I have 11.
Your
points.
leadership. is
Leadership 7, so I have 11.
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
I
he beat
did
you.
it. I
He
did
beat
it.
you.
I have 11
Right.
points.
He's a
Uh,
9.
Yeah. No,
So-
I'm not.
So you take
surprised.
D3.
Right, so I got a 12 and just barely beat, so I get another D3 mortal wounds.
And 3.
3.
That kills a
Alright.
stand. Oh yeah, your demonic thing. 1,
One more wound.
2.
2 more wounds. You
Okay.
have successfully
I got rid
killed
of one model.
1.
Stand of Nurglings.
Jeez. Alright. Woof. So many
Okay.
demons!
Hey, that's your psychic phase.
Yeah, alright.
Next.
Okay.
Isendar says 10 bits to make JR play the whole game with his eyes closed. For
Okay.
chaos!
Done.
Alright, so if I just start like taking models off, he won't know any better. Alright, so shooting. I think all of his back line is probably way out of range. Oh, wait, 24. No.
No. There
Uh,
shouldn't be anything in range of 24. But if you have any long range weapons.
Yeah.
Brutalis
like, yeah, my,
580, thank you for that follow.
Hey,
Welcome,
Welcome,
Brutalis. Welcome to Dark Apocrypha.
Bahaha.
Mahaha.
Just say it 5 times. It's fun.
So
Say it
I,
5 times.
no, it.
He said say it 5 times.
Yeah.
Terrible.
I said it 5 times.
No,
Who's
no,
next?
he misunderstands clearly. So
Who's firing
the
next?
only things I can reliably fire, because I don't think, because my
Long
Dreadnought
Man
has some long range
QXN,
weapons.
thanks for that follow. Welcome to the
Thank
Belfry.
you.
Thank you.
You got all kinds of shooting. Of course.
Yes, you have.
'Cause those
on-
Nurglings are
Right,
just-
right, on the Nurglings, but I don't think I have anything that can, except the plasma
He
cannon.
has long
And
range
the-
shooting, and
yeah.
the laser cannon has long range shooting.
Yeah, and I want to look up the,
And that's it.
yeah. So I will...
Laser cannon is 48
okay, cool.
and does D6 wounds.
Oh, the las cannon.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm thinking
You should shoot up
if...
all of them at the Nurglings.
No. So if I can take out these Nurglings,
Yes.
Drakkar might be the closest enemy model. Meaning, I could get a shot on him right now.
Maybe. These guys may be closer.
Oh no!
They are 25.
25.
How far is Drakkar? He's more than 25.
Darn it.
Your plan is
If
foiled.
I had moved and thought of that during my movement phase, I
You
could have
see?
done that better.
Such is the braveness of the Marines. Watch them cower!
I'm not cowering.
Cower before
I'm
the
not
forces
cowering.
of chaos!
Will you
Moin
calm down?
Pygmy, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the
Thank you very
Belfry.
much.
And Fox Jester, thank you so much for that subscription.
Yay!
Oh my gosh, Fox, thank you so much.
Thank you
Welcome
so
to the
much.
family.
Welcome!
The Roll Better Harry emote is now yours. Please do spam that in chat anytime you feel we are
let's get all
insufficiently
the- I mean, 'cause
rolling.
the Hellblasters can't reach anything except these Nurglings, so they're just
Yes.
gonna go crazy on these Nurglings.
Go crazy upon the
got-
Nurglings.
It's not intimidating when you say it that way.
Oh, Isendar donated 100 bits for JR's corn RP voice.
All right.
That's delightful.
Thank you.
So I'm assuming, Isendar, that you would like those 100 bits to go for 2 rerolls for corn. Is that a correct assumption?
Those are 2 ether command points.
Yeah, they're just for rerolls. And I'm within. I'm within 6 inches of. What's the Gulliman's ability?
Grin Parrot,
Oh,
thank
let
you
me
for that
reroll it.
follow. Welcome to the
What's the
best
ability called?
Oh, what's it called?
Yeah.
It's called. He's like a badass.
Isendar says that's 2 rerolls for Matt.
Oh! He'll need them.
Corn needs no reroll.
That is
That's right.
master
No
of
pity
battle.
rerolls.
All right. So because.
Oh wait, no, it's not. That is.
Can we get some
13
Harry
Primaris.
emotes
Okay.
in chat, people? Let's spam those emotes in honor of our new sub.
There we go. All right. So because of Gulliman's
Yes.
13th
13th Primarch.
Primarch ability, I get to reroll all failed
Hits.
hits and
Wounds.
wounds within 6 inches, and everything. I've set it up that everything except this unit and this unit are within 6.
So
So-
what are we firing here?
These are the Hellblasters on the Nurglings. And I-
Are these supercharged shots?
Yes, they are all.
Okay.
I'm pretty much always going to supercharge because there's very little reason
So
not to.
I want you guys to watch this because this is an important concept. So you're going to be getting to So these guys normally kill themselves if they roll a 1
Right.
on their hit
It
rolls.
just blows up in their face.
But with the rerolls, it makes it very, very safe. And with the Assault 2 plasma guns, it's 2 shots a guy
Yeah.
that are each doing 2 wounds.
Yes.
So,
So
a Nurgling
ideally-
unit, so this Nurgling unit is normally they can't hurt much, but they're incredibly.
What do I wound on?
You wound on 2s.
You wound on 2.
Heyo,
Because
that
their
is
toughness what?
all
Your
wound.
toughness 2.
I have never heard of a toughness that low. So
I
that is
love
10
Your
wounds.
strength and toughness
That's
2.
20 wounds if they fail. That's 2 wounds each because they're.
Oh,
supercharged.
right.
Right.
Okay, so
Alright.
That is 10 wounds,
So you need to
2
make
damage.
So you need to make 10 saves right
Right,
here.
so demons always get their 5 demonic
Put
saves.
that right there.
That's not going to balance.
Okay.
We could shift that a little
There you
bit.
go, right there. Perfect.
Here.
Perfect.
All right,
All
cool.
10 saves. How many 5-ups did you make?
5?
Wow.
That's so many.
Wow, that's so many.
Ah,
Okay,
you
so
got it.
hold on a second.
That
So-
is 10
so that's-
altogether.
Right, so that's five fails. Each of those did 2 points of damage because the Hellblasters were supercharged.
So you
So
have
I
to roll
make
10.
disgustingly resilient.
Oh, you're disgustingly resilient too?
Yes.
Oh, Nurglings. Take out all the 5s and 6s.
So
that is
that many
1, 2, 3,
wounds.
4.
That much damage.
All right.
So 8, so that is exactly 2 stands of Nurglings. Because they have 4 wounds
That's
each.
7. That's 4 and 3.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Numbers.
Sorry. Thought it was 8.
So I
So
killed
one is
one,
dead.
and then one is.
And
is
one has
on the
1
brink of
wound
death.
left. Put a little die next to him so we remember. Alright.
Oof. I was really hoping that would go better.
Go Hellblasters.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll get in there with all of my intercessors.
Yes!
Hey!
There we go.
Finally.
I'm gonna
Your knowledge of the correct unit name will avail you not.
Yeah, probably not. All right. So
So that's this squad first?
yeah. So this squad first.
On them?
Unloading.
So you
my
got 10 shots. 10 shots.
Yeah.
What do we got?
All right.
You are within 6 inches of,
Yep.
of the girly man.
So I get all of
The
it
girly
because of
man.
You get
his
to re-roll.
The
Primarch,
man.
13th Primarch ability. So I get to reroll all these. All right.
That's not bad.
Pretty good.
You are wounding on 2s.
Sure. I don't think anything won't wound on
You
two.
rarely see bolters wounding on 2s in this game. Pretty much Nurglings
right.
and Grots. Maybe
There.
Ratlings. Maybe Ratlings
All
are
right.
tough.
So what is that? 8 wounds.
8 wounds. Very well.
Take your Imperial dice out of there.
Oh, sorry.
There we go. Oh, he didn't roll. He rolled very
All
few.
right.
3.
So those saves, and then roll those for
These.
disgusting.
Disgustingly resilient, the little Nurglings. What do we got? None.
Hey.
So that is,
That is 5
So-
wounds.
which is the last wound on that one, and then an entire other stand. Oh,
And I still have this whole other squad over here. Okay.
so
Come
when,
then.
so when a Nurgling is killed by a bolter shot, do you think they explode kind of like popcorn, or is it just like a I mean, is it like
It's
what
probably got a bit of a squelch in
what does
there.
that sound like? That's what I want to know. What's the sound of a Nurgling being popped by a bolt?
So
a
it's
bolt shot?
yeah. I imagine it's
I imagine
that.
it's that.
Yeah, that combined with the like.
It's like when gremlins die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Exactly.
All right. So.
Second squad.
Assault 24. I think I'm going to unload them over here as well, and then I can get.
How many of those can
Yes.
actually fire within 24?
No, not all
Because
of
not
them.
all of them can, but some of them can. How many?
Looks like those back.
Those last two.
So
back two.
Okay, so you got 6 shots on those Nurglings and then 4 shots at something else. At these Nurglings. Okay?
Yeah, because I think.
So let me give you 4 dice that are a different color, so you can roll them all at the same. Whoop,
Oh,
whoop,
sure.
whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. You got your 6 red and
Okay.
your 4 not red.
So red over here, green
All right,
over here.
let's do it. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
All right,
Let's take out all the 1s and 2s and re-roll those because of the girly man.
can do. Here, cool.
All hits.
All hit.
10 out of
Good.
10.
Naturally.
Nobody wants to disappoint the boss.
10 ones. Followed by a second set of 10 ones. I'm calling it now with my eyes
Oh,
closed.
look at all those 6s.
Yeah.
That's the
If
sound.
only these were shuriken cannons or
And
something.
re-roll that wound.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a full 10?
That is a full 10.
Oh.
Wow.
Alright.
Perfect.
So,
Yeah, so you have
you
to
got
do
4
4.
shots?
Yep.
And 6 shots.
Okay.
Red, not red.
All right, here we go. Got it? What happens to the Nurglings?
They all live.
No.
Well, some of them live.
Some of them live. Many of them live.
Well,
Okay.
there is a lot.
2
of
have
them.
saved.
Okay,
One
and
of
then
each.
disgustingly resilient. What's going to happen?
I'll take it.
Okay, not bad. So what do we got? We got...
1 stand of Nurglings over here
Oh,
dies.
you get to pick.
Okay.
This guy.
Hey-o. And then 1 over here is mortally wounded.
Has taken 3 wounds
3 of his 4.
of his 4. Whoever you want.
Cool.
These guys off.
Oy, 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 oy. All right. So let's now get
Moving on.
the, I guess, dreadnought.
Okay, now that Dreadnought has a gazillion weapons.
Yeah.
So we're going to turn over to the,
Right.
for those of you who did not see our previous games or forgot, this is our Redemptor Dreadnought. This is one of the new units.
He
and the re-
is massive.
and the
He's
Redemptor
like
Dread-
this tall. You can't tell on the board, but trust me.
he's huge. And the Redemptor Dreadnought, the interesting thing about him is that this thing, like the other Primaris vehicles in the new Codex, has so many shots, like well over 20 by the time you're all done with it. So you can split those shots up however you want to, but let's
Yeah.
declare it. So how do you want to do it? So he's got 12. He has his heavy onslaught Gatling cannon. That's the main rotary cannon arm. That is a 30-inch range, heavy 12, strength 5, AP -1, 1 damage. He's got a little version of that on his other arm that shoots 6 shots. So there's
Right, so
18
that's
shots
18
there.
there.
Then he has 2 frag assault launchers. I don't know if those will be in range. The frag storm assault. Actually, they might be. Those have an 18-inch range. You should measure range on those to see if they're.
Thank you so much to Effects 3000. Thank you for that sub. Welcome to
Hey,
the sub
Thanks,
train.
3000. Thank you so much.
very
Welcome.
We want to see.
It's a sub train.
Get
Sub
the,
train.
Everybody spam those emotes.
Yep.
I am within 18.
More rollback. Okay, so both of the frag storm launchers are good. They will be within range, and then he has the Icarus rocket pod up on top, which also has a 36-inch range. No, a 24-inch range. So you can shoot. You are within
Yeah.
range of either of them, but how do you want to break it up?
So I think instead, then I'm gonna hold off on that, and I'm gonna get in the
Inceptors.
interceptors.
It's like Inception.
Right.
Just think of like movies within movies,
Whoa.
but with floating marines.
Right. So instead, I'm gonna have them all unload on these Nurglings
Okay.
first and see how that balances.
Okay, so this is going to be horrific.
This is-
So
this
everybody
is
prepare
36.
for this.
Right.
Matt is going to use his
My body is ready.
He is going to be.
patented. No one steal this.
This-
It's very important
We
to me.
we call it his kangaroo pouch roll
Yeah.
because he has to roll so many dice that he has to use his shirt.
And I could do it in pieces, but where's the fun in that? I'm gonna need all those dices.
He needs all 36. How many do you need?
A lot.
1, 2, 3,
All right. So that is 4,
5,
5, and
6.
6.
Okay, so he has 6 Inceptors. Each of them gets 6 shots with the dual pistols. They all go into his kangaroo pouch. Are you going to roll them into the dice tray?
Yeah.
Totally awesome.
Yeah, I can do that.
All right, we'll get it. We'll get it over here.
All right.
All right, right
First,
there.
I gotta,
We'll put it right there. There we go.
Cole,
There it goes.
dude, thank you for that follow.
Oh,
Welcome to the Valerie.
Get out! Get
There
out!
we go. Oh,
It's like you're giving birth to the dice.
Ugh.
Ew.
All right. Gross.
So disgusting.
This actually was pretty bad.
Luckily,
Yes,
you're within
you
6.
only hit me with the majority of your dice. That's terrible. Get that one out of there as well.
Get that 2 out of there.
Sure.
Are the Inceptors within 6 inches
Oh,
of the girly man?
Everyone is.
Okay,
At
well
least
then
one
let's
man.
re-roll those.
Yeah, specifically.
Re-roll those. Let's take out those 1s and 2s.
There
All right.
we go. Much.
Oh my god.
Much.
Those 3 are getting fired.
So with the Primarch there, to give him re-rolls, he missed 3 out
Yeah.
of 36 shots.
Pretty good.
Those are
All right.
those are strength 5 versus toughness 2.
These are all going to
Yep.
fail to
Wound
wound.
on 2s.
Let's load up the pouch. If you keep on playing with those Inceptors, you're gonna have to be on the weight machine all the time.
Right.
To get you gotta get the good abs. The good
Many-
abs.
Many Feelings says, those rolls feeling so ultra at the moment.
There we go.
All right. And you get to re-roll those
You get to
2.
re-roll.
But these wound on 2s anyway.
Yeah.
But you still get to re-roll all the
Yeah,
ones.
and I still got a lot of ones.
That's a lot of ones. That is a
All
lot of ones. All right.
I mean,
move those over.
You know,
Oh, that one too.
Yep.
you say a lot. It's not really a lot. Let's be real.
There.
Okay.
Ah!
Nah.
Victory for chaos!
All right, 35 wounds.
It's not 35 wounds.
Wasn't it?
No.
32. Sorry.
32, give me
There
this
you go.
today.
There you go. All right.
Here, we can get these out of the way.
You can just dump them all right there. How does Grandfather Nurgle feel now?
Oh, grandfather nerd.
Well, these are... Oh,
Very
no.
mad.
Yeah. I was going to say, those are
his
corn, but I
favorite.
am...
Those are his favorite kids. Those are his grandkids.
Especially number
They
3.
aren't gonna get to go.
Randolph 007 wants to know, would this be an example of creamed corn?
Not yet.
No, this is cream
Not-
Nurgle.
This is
This is creamed Nurgle, which
But-
you can find in the.
But that could have been really
No.
good. Hold
he
off
is
on
going
that
to
one.
be creamed by corn.
No.
Oh, Fox
No.
Jester with a 100-bit cheer. Woo woo!
Yay!
Thank you guys.
Very well.
Fox
Alright.
Jester, do let us know if you want to donate those just for the sake of donating them, or if you would like those to go to influence
Oh.
the game in some way.
Yeah.
Okay,
For
let's take out all the
100
fives
bits,
and
you could
sixes.
easily insert 2 rerolls into the game if you wanted.
Yeah, right now I have 2 thanks to
Isendar,
Isendar.
Yep,
If
yep.
I ever need him. I could have re-rolled those ones.
You could have been a contender.
I mean, you
Oh,
do-
no, I
you
can't
have,
roll-
You
re-roll
have
a
9
reroll.
command points,
I know.
and you
I
get
don't
them,
think that's enough.
and you get them back on a
right,
5/6.
and every time I spend a command point, thanks to my Ultramarine tactic, every time I spend a command point, I roll a die.
Take
On a
your
5+, I
5/6.
don't spend that command point. So,
Okay, what do we got?
I'm going
So
to be
that's
spending command points
1,
like candy.
2, 3,
4.
4, and
4 and 1 takes 3.
Oh, okay. Fox Jester says half to a
one.
reroll for the Smurfs and half for the hell of it. So you get a
Alright.
reroll. Good job.
Hey.
That's 3 now.
and then 4 go.
Smurf roll.
Wow,
Yeah.
he actually didn't. All of that shooting
Uh.
was shockingly successful. It killed 4.5 stands of Nurglings.
Alright.
These are the best distraction units I think
so-
I've seen
they're so
far.
frustrating.
They're so good. And they're
Alright.
so cheap.
So, I still have these guys.
No, those guys are already
They
fired.
Did
fired.
they?
Everyone has shot but your
The
dreadnought.
Dreadnought and
No.
these guys.
And
Yeah, these guys up here, and I mean my
And the
my
Dreadnought.
ancient. I was about to say ancestor.
He has.
My
he is. Yeah, he does.
He might be able to see these guys.
yeah.
Maybe.
This is 18.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
He's good. He's good. He has a bolt rifle,
Yeah.
1 shot.
He's gonna do that right now.
Okay, the ancient fires at the
Right,
Nurglings.
bud. Thank
That's
you
a
for
miss.
that follow.
He gets to reroll.
Reroll.
Ancient-
Go.
Welcome to the belt.
Miss.
Disappoints
Oh my
himself
God.
in front. He's standing right there.
Right.
He's right.
No,
there.
he's behind the
How
dreadnought,
could you-
so
okay.
so he didn't see.
That is embarrassing when the ancient misses with the reroll while holding the flag in front of
Right?
the Primarch.
Does the ancient doesn't hit on 2s?
For
No.
shame.
Ew,
For,
ancient.
can we give him a dice of shame?
Yes,
Just
we do
like
have a
one-
shame die.
one
That is our
shame
Harry
counter.
emote. Harry emote.
One
Roll
shame
better.
counter
That is
for the
absolute
ancient.
roll.
Yeah,
better.
that ancient did not.
He's
do
not.
so
It's because
hard.
you didn't use the voice. That's why.
That's why.
He wasn't
All right, next
empowered.
time.
Next time. Lieutenant Dan.
How does the
He has a
Uh,
pistol, no range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, no, we'll do these
Okay.
guys.
Okay, who is the laser cannon targeting? And then you got the 4 bolters. So
Yeah. Jeez.
you have a pistol who's out of range,
Yeah.
3 bolters who can shoot either Nurgling and the laser cannon,
Yeah.
who can shoot anything
so
he wants
we'll
to.
try to. All right. So we'll get the bolters over here.
Okay.
Matt,
Right.
you were being dice shamed. In
Oh, rude! I thought we were friends.
Who
Chat.
is the? Who's
I
the,
just
who's the
like
last,
I like that dice shaming
who's your-
is like
your,
a verb now.
last cannon
Thank you
shooting
all
it?
It
for that.
doesn't know yet.
Well,
Dice
you
shame.
gotta.
Oh, I do have
declare
to.
it all at
I
once.
do.
Thou hast been dice
yeah.
shamed.
You can't.
Okay, so 2 bolters.
jeez.
Sorry, 3 bolters
Yeah,
and the laser.
Those
cannon.
3
are
bolters.
And the las cannon.
The las cannon
So-
is gonna go on. I have to shoot it at Nurglings. There's.
You can shoot 48 inches.
I know,
inches.
but like, yeah, okay. I can
you
shoot
see
it.
Lord Jakar?
Yeah, but you can't shoot him.
Yeah, because
Oh,
those
because
blood
of the
letters.
nerd. Oh, wait a minute.
He's-
Yes, he
yeah,
is. He
he's-
is. He
he's,
is.
Yeah,
He
he's
is.
immune.
He is a character.
Yeah.
He's a character.
Now he can shoot at this guy
He's quite a character.
because he has
He's
over.
got more than 10
he has
wounds.
more than 10 wounds, so you can
Oh,
always
okay.
shoot at
him.
him.
All right, yeah. All right, we'll
Yeah.
go after
Oh, and
the
you can shoot at the Great
blood.
Unclean One because
You
it
can
also
shoot at
has
the Great
more than
Unclean
10.
One also.
Really, Lord Jakar is the only one you can't shoot at.
Yep.
Yeah. But
you can
he's
shoot
the
the
warlord.
soul grinders.
No, so we're gonna take out the bloodthirster.
All right,
Going to
one
miss the blood.
No.
one Imperial laser cannon
And
right
notably,
there.
this is all right. So these are going on these Nurglings,
Bolters.
and then my las cannon is going on the bloodthirster.
Bring it!
Notably, they are outside the range of the 13th Primarch bubble.
They got
I
to
don't
do it
get-
themselves.
I don't get any fancy rerolls.
Here we
but
go.
I'm gonna hit all of them anyway. No, that was terrible.
Really? The laser cannon misses.
Yeah, but I got 2 hits.
You got two bolter hits
Yeah.
on Nurglings. Okay, it's decent.
All right, 1 wound.
1 wound.
Hey.
Disgustingly resilient. Yep,
Aw.
you did nothing. Nothing.
Whatever.
Okay, next, the Dreadnought.
Yeah, all right, the dreadnought. So let's get.
With its mini
Dangerous.
shots.
If there's trouble, you call DW.
I might. We'll see how that goes. But for now, I'm going to get.
Milk for the cornflakes
Yes.
instead
Where-
of
oh, I
skulls
need
for
a-
the skull throne.
Scones for the
blood god.
scone throne.
Oh, perfect.
Scones? Wait, what?
For the
I
scone
want
throne.
scones.
She's like, I'm out of here. Where
I
are
want a
those go?
scone throne.
All right, so
All right.
it's 12
You
here.
say that until you have to sit on it.
Mm-hmm.
6 here.
Well, you don't have to sit on it. You can just eat it.
It's true.
12, 6.
Yeah. All right,
What else you got?
I don't know.
Then he's got, then he's the Icarus pod has to fire at something. It's heavy D3, high strength.
Is there any? No, he can't reach anything else, right? They're like way. This is like 30.
They're all
You
36.
just-
Yeah. Okay.
They're
So that's way too far.
36.
36.
36.
This is 30.
You are within range of the demons.
What does he have that's 36?
As is that.
Foxchester says after
The
dealing with
Icarus
the
Oh, wait a
Smurfs.
minute.
36?
Sorry.
There's nothing- You don't have anything that's
Wait.
36.
Oh,
No,
Larry-
I'm wrong.
Larry's
I'm wrong.
trying to cheat for
I'm
me.
trying to
Larry's
ring. I'm
trying
trying
to
to cheat. I'm
cheat.
sorry. I read the wrong line.
It's Nurglings or nothing.
Yeah.
Foxchester says after dealing with the Smurfs, would it be blueberry scones?
Yes.
That is what we are going to have.
No.
Blueberry scones baked with blood.
Now I want a blueberry scone.
With
Alright.
blood.
So
The blood
we're
is
gonna
not
do
optional.
6
Blood is
over
the icing.
here.
Okay. So there's so
This is the
of the Gatling gun.
of
Right.
Gatling gun.
Okay. So 6 shots on these Nurglings.
The 12 Gatling gun over there.
12 over there. Okay.
I'm gonna need some dices.
And then you need the frag storm launchers that are each assault D6, and you have 2 of those.
Okay, so 1 on each.
1 on each.
Isendar
That
says
way.
+1 Larry cheat counter, and he's not even playing. That
I
takes
ju-
talent.
How
There's-
is Isendar?
All right, 12 over
Oh snap!
here.
Foxchester donated 100 bits for scones.
Excellent.
Everyone loves.
I'm gonna put this
scones.
over here so we remember that this is D6.
Yeah.
Just put that there because that's a frag
Yep,
storm launcher.
yep.
And then where does the Icarus go?
All right, the
Who
Icarus
does the Icarus
is
fire at?
a-
It's 24.
That's the heavy D3.
Yep.
Okay.
That's the. that
Okay,
is
so
the
this is funny. I ordered some lunch from Grubhub because
I
I didn't
guess
eat
that's
before I came in
okay,
today.
let's go.
And they sent me a text message that says your Grubhub order is
Okay,
on the way and
so
should be
roll that to
delivered
see how
soon.
many.
According to the
No,
crystal
uh,
ball, we
Are
deep
you
fry.
shooting both?
Over here.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, roll that.
Okay.
That's
Well,
D3.
these are all D3.
No, those
Right?
are D6.
Oh, that's okay. So D3 from the Icarus pod.
Right, we're gonna resolve these one at a time. Two shots from the Icarus pod. Those wound on two. You have to hit with those. Oh yeah.
Isendar says
then
the
how many of
Icarus
those?
goes too close to the sun, obviously.
4 shots over
Thank
there.
you. Yes, he
Do we have
does.
another
Yes,
blue?
he does.
But
No.
I have a feeling that
Just
you're.
re-roll them all at the same. So
I have-
roll those, and then we'll do that one later.
Okay.
I have a feeling
So these all
that
hit on 3s.
I will do that.
I'll do it later.
I have a feeling that this Redemptor Dreadnought's
And
Icarus
rerolls.
pod is gonna leave a lot of Daedalus Nurglings.
Okay.
Aha.
And then all these wound on 2s.
Yeah.
They all wound on 2s.
So many puns.
I guess I can roll one here.
Yeah.
Cool.
Roll that. Oh yeah. They
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
They all
So that's
wounded.
how many wounds is there?
That is 7,
Okay, now do those.
and they all have the
Twos.
same
Yeah,
stats
yeah.
still.
Hitting on 3s. Yep, all hit.
Okay, cool.
And then wounding on 2s because Nurglings. Toughness 2.
Christina Becker, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Belfry.
Okay,
Thank
so
you
we
very
got
much.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we have a total of 10 wounds on these guys.
Excellent.
And then we'll see what. Right, and then we'll roll that because that's a d6.
This is this
for
D6.
how many shots? 4.
This is 4.
Okay, take out the 5s and 6s.
And while you're doing
And
that,
then
I'll
roll
do
those
this.
again.
Got action dice rolling all over this table.
Go ahead. 1 left. So exactly 4 wounds. So that one stand.
Yep.
There you go.
Ah,
The Nurgling
No!
stand, it lives!
And they don't have to make a morale check, which
Because
they
they-
would certainly fail.
Because they hate you. They're angry little.
Ah,
It's like you're you're an angry little demon.
these jerks just die.
So as you can see, there's a crazy amount of rolling for this dreadnought. This
Yeah.
dreadnought got it gets 18 plus 2d6 plus d3 shots. Pretty nasty.
How much is this? 9.
All of them
10,
with rerolls
15.
on hits and wounds because
Does
of
it hit on
primary.
2s?
No,
Those are
no.
wounds.
Oh, those are wounds.
Those are
Yes.
wounds.
Ah, okay, cool.
Wow.
15 wounds.
You
Yeah.
wounded 15 times.
Yeah, that was a lot better.
Okay, 15 wounds. Got it right here.
All right.
And
15
the assault cannons at minus. Are we using?
It doesn't matter
Yeah,
because they're demons. You okay
No
there,
dying,
Jen?
Jen. We have. We're hiring for a new producer. Ours is currently passing away.
Jen's just dying because she swallowed something the wrong way.
Was it the dulce de leche?
No, it wasn't. It was my nos, which makes
Oh.
me really sad.
She's been
Betrayed.
I've been betrayed by my favorite drink.
All right.
So how many
The
wounds
one
we
time
got?
I drink an
8
energy
No,
drink, this
you
is
did
what
not.
happens.
You dealt 5.
Ugh. Ugh.
Wow.
Isendar donated 50 bits for Daedalus jokes and a reroll for JR.
All right, so we're gonna leave it
Yeah,
up to
we're-
you, Jen. You're gonna have
Yeah,
to
we're gonna
keep
need
track
a
of that
counter
on
for
like
this.
a
Yes, I
post-it
got
note
it.
tab. All right.
We've
Okay.
got 3 for Matt.
Okay, so you are down to the only thing left that hasn't fired is the girly man himself.
What's he?
The
got?
girly man.
He has checking him out. He has the Hand of Dominion.
Uh-oh.
That is a 24-inch range, rapid fire 3 weapon.
Isendar wants to know, doesn't the Redemptor also have only T7 and a 3+ save?
Yes, it's not super strong. It's like a normal dreadnought that has a bunch of wounds
I cannot see
and a crazy
Yeah,
amount of
that
firepower.
nurgling. So I'm. This is 20.
Are you within 24?
Yeah.
Then you get 6 shots, hitting on 2s.
All right, boss man. Let's see how well you do.
Yep.
Does he?
Let's
also
see if
The ancient is watching closely right now to be like, okay, hold on.
If he screws
If
up,
he
maybe I
screws
won't
up-
look
If
so
he
bad.
misses one, then I don't feel bad.
I don't
Ooh!
get-
Well, I assume he hits on 2s.
He does.
All right, the ancient feels bad about himself.
Right, as he
He
should.
rethinks
Because look at
his
all those
life
5s and
decisions.
6s.
All right.
Now he wounds on 2s.
Sure.
Yep. That is 6 wounds on the Nurgle stand that only has 2 wounds left.
Come on. Just die.
No.
Oh my god! 4 5s!
No, they're dead.
Oh, he exactly killed it.
Oh god.
Exactly killed it.
Not that they
First
would've
blood if that was
done
a
anything,
thing.
It's not.
It's not.
Right.
But you did kill
Right,
them.
right. There is
First
still
blood.
there is still points. I'm
But you
gonna
did kill that because that squad
I
is now
missed
done.
First Blood. Let's bring it back, okay? It's been a week without it.
Oh,
This is
man.
unacceptable.
Alright, so.
Okay, but I would rather watch Rambo 2.
Okay,
If I'm
so
being honest.
So terrible.
And that was everything.
That's it. Now
Alright.
it
Oh
is
my God.
my turn.
Now it is the end of the shooting. There's no leadership to take because this is
So
we are skipping that
Fight
This is
phase.
a-
assaults.
because this is a grudge match.
Great.
Yeah, I
Okay, go, man.
no, I don't want to assault.
I need that. Give it back.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
there
you go.
I'm
Advances.
done.
Oh, you're rolling advances.
Yeah.
Okay, it is the horns of corn. Chaos
what
is
was
ready to
the
go.
power rating of those nerdlings?
I think it was like a 5.
Well, hey, points are points.
Oh, that's true. That's
Let
true.
me look him up.
Yes. What is the power rating? Because he earned that.
He did.
It took a while.
I mean, that was 28 wounds you did.
Jeez.
6 points.
Hey, all right. So I got 6
The
points.
Ultramarines currently have a score of 6, Jen.
So many.
At the top of 1, they earned 6 points.
Who did?
The Ultramarines.
Alright.
The only team that matters.
Yep.
Rude.
All right.
And the Chouse Demons?
Yes.
How many?
Well, it's still there.
0.
points.
Yeah, it's now but yeah.
Because it's
is
our
now
Okay,
turn.
bottom
so
of
for
two.
this style of game, we will be putting points in at the end
Yes.
of each turn rather
Yeah.
than
Because
at
it's
the end of the
easier
round.
for us to remember.
Sure.
Yeah.
Not bad. Now it's my turn.
All right, here we go. So we should just never. So apparently, if you, because JR has worn red shirts before in the office, and he's never spoken like this. So it's the pants.
Right.
So these are the there's like the
Oh, yeah.
collar of corn.
When does
these
the
are the
psychic phase happen?
right after movement.
Okay,
these,
cool.
These are
You
the
really have not used like
these are the pants of corn.
I almost didn't have it this time around. But
pants?
No, the psychic phase. Because Korn
hates psychics.
hates psychics
He
very
does.
much. That's why he's on this side of the table.
But you got
Ooh,
some.
people are wanting to be shady in chat. They're asking how many points they have to donate to make somebody re-roll a good roll.
No.
No, we've discussed this a couple times, and that's just so.
We do have a special emote that will allow you to boo people, but it is only for
And-
our premium subscribers.
As it should be.
So,
you
Dax
have
the
to subscribe at the highest level to get the boo emo.
So
Okay.
Dax the
You earned the
Destroyer,
right to boo.
he has earned the right to boo.
Maybe
He
at
can
one
formally throw shade.
point, yeah, we'll allow our highest level subscribers to occasionally re-roll a success, but I don't know.
We
Maybe.
basically view our pool of subscribers as you're the pantheon who orbits
Right.
above us, and we are just subject
You
to your,
can be the
to
gods
your,
of chaos.
and we who play are subject to your whims. Okay, so what do we got?
We have a 13-inch advance.
Ugh. All right,
I
that
mean,
is.
not
they're
that not
they're
that
not-
it
Be real-
matters.
They're not
I'm not
at me
going to let
yet.
you move a millimeter more than you're supposed to, because that is going to be super important with this squad.
I really need to make these demons go away.
How many bloodthirsters are in that squad?
30.
Oh,
And I really wish this weren't a grudge match, because that would make this a lot easier for me.
so many bloodletters. You know those swords are -3 AP.
Yeah,
I'm just going to point that out to you.
I remember, because I've used them in the past.
And you thought they were awesome then.
They're,
you used them
no,
against
they're
me.
great, yeah.
Oh snap!
What's up?
We just had a mega donation.
Oh, jeez.
Fox Jester just donated 1,300 bits
So many
Whoa.
bits.
because he wants to insert 2 Inceptors, 1 Sergeant, and an Intercessor.
I think that might be a little much.
The 1,300 points. It's alright. It's good.
We'll figure out something.
It was 8 points and then another 6, so he donated the extra 3.
I mean, because the general principle in the past was 1,000 for roughly 10 power.
Yeah, it's 12 or 13 points total, so he donated 1,300.
Do we have those models?
I mean, they have to be legal units too.
They have to
So
be.
figure out the power levels of them. They, like you can't do like
It's
one.
13.
It's 13 power.
There you go.
Right,
13
but,
power, 1,300.
But in terms of like having a full legal squad.
right, like you can't buy like one model from a particular league
Oh, we never discussed that.
Yeah.
because that's not a legal unit.
We're trying to.
Now the
be,
10-1, I mean, I think I don't know how much of a 6-man intercessor. I'll look it up right now. 13 power level.
We're gonna make this happen.
We'll
for
figure
you.
it out. We're gonna make it happen.
Sooner
we're
rather
rule-
than later, please.
We're rules lawyers at heart, and we actually have to have the models to do it. So
Yeah, we can't just use like quarters as.
Oh, boo.
Right.
Somebody go paint it real quick.
Yeah, we're not-
Inceptor Squad is 8 power level.
okay,
It says. He looked it up.
right. So that means that would use 8 of the 13 points.
And the Intercessor Squad is 6 people.
Is 6 points.
Oh, sorry,
power
six.
Six models.
It says PL, and I assumed people.
That is power level. Perfect.
PL
So that is a
is-
I'm just
5-man.
reading wrong. I
Perfect.
can't
So
read.
that is a 5-man squad of intercessors and a 3 model squad of inceptors. That is legal.
Boom.
That's fine. Those are
That-
2 legal units that use.
And are those
Whoa!
things we have? Whoa, what's going on over here? Oh God.
Oh.
Oh God, why?
All right,
Just
move.
stop paying attention to chaos for 2
Yeah,
seconds
can we go?
and then
Can we go
join
grab those
stuff.
models for me right now? That'd be
Well,
great.
you're gonna get. You have all the Primaris models we have. So after they die, maybe you'll get some reserves.
Oh,
And you should
okay.
thank your chaos. Your
Okay. Who was that?
Your Imperial patron.
That was our newest sub, Fox Jester.
Fox Jester.
Fox Jester, with a name like that, I feel like you should be a Harlequin player. Are you a Harlequin player? That would make me happy.
So yeah, apparently we're out of those actual models, but when they die, I'll get to bring them back.
That's fair. I like
Reserve
that.
men. That's how we've done it in the past.
Yeah.
Reserve squads.
Unless we have something else that would be worth bringing in, I don't know.
We'll leave that up to Fox. Would you rather us use it now for something that is in reserve and not on the board, or
Yeah.
would you rather
Yeah,
wait
what do you-
until those units die
Die.
to bring them
And
in?
then bring them back.
The choice is yours.
Yeah, because we have some other Space Marine stuff, but we don't have any other Primaris stuff.
That's correct.
That would be a cool thing to do at some point, to take a accounting of everything that we have for a particular army, so that we can have that saved on
Have
a
like
page
a
somewhere.
list. Yeah.
So people can
We
be
have
like,
a
here's
list.
what we would have.
So
We have so
just
many
so you know,
model
Fox,
armies,
we
though.
do have a. In fact, let me just go show you.
We have a lot of stuff, guys.
We have a Land Raider.
We could bring in the Land Raider.
Dun,
How many-
dun,
what's his
dun.
power level?
I have no idea. I'm just saying.
I'm pretty sure it's only 10, so we can bring it in. No one check.
No one check. It's fine.
No, it's definitely just 10. It's definitely 10. It's
Definitely
fine. We
not
can bring
10.
that in. That'd be fine. Or maybe the Stompa. I'm
You
pretty sure
cannot
it's also
bring,
10
You cannot
power.
bring in the Stomper.
If anyone wants to donate
I
20,000 bits.
Isendar says it's 16 power level for the Raider.
Too much.
No, it's 10. It's 10. Tell them it's 10.
But.
Well, we would only need another 300 donated to make that happen then. Because we already have
Or-
1,300.
Right, or I'm saying if someone donates, I think, 200,000 bits, I could get a Stompa.
Oh,
Just throwing that out there.
We also
Random
have a
Stomper.
9-point Storm Talon Interceptor.
oh.
Yeah. We got a bunch of
A
sweet
gunship.
flyers.
We do have a Storm Talon. Those two
We
things.
also have a bunch of Chaos Space Marines. We have Berserkers.
No.
We have Chaos Space
No.
Marines on bikes. We have Chaos Sorcerers.
No,
we have
we don't.
more Demon Princes.
He's lying.
There is an
He's
Uraka
lying
the
to you.
Blood Fiend just waiting in the office. A special Forge World model. Rare one-time opportunity. So step right up, folks. Donate your bits. Get the forces of Chaos on board because Chaos loves you. Chaos is the greatest power in the universe. No one can stop it. The Emperor has fallen to it already, probably. If he hasn't, he's about to. So step right up, donate your bits, get some Chaos Marines on the board today. Finish the fight.
No.
It's what Nurgle would want you to do.
Piku Lol Do 54 and Motar Gemur. I'm atrocious with name pronunciation. Thank you for those follows.
Thank you
Right,
so
right,
much,
right.
guys.
Thank you.
Welcome.
No, man. Did we ever get word on what Fox wants to do?
Yeah, Fox, what do you want to do? Do you want to donate one of those things instead?
Right, so
of
we
what you
can
intended?
bring in something that we
Already
have
have.
in reserve, and we can bring that in now, or could wait and then bring back more Primaris stuff as they die.
As
They'll
they
get
die.
to come back in. Whatever you want.
Also, Bjorn Fjord wants to know if we have a Primaris librarian.
We do, and it's on the table right there.
Primaris librarian. He loves the Dewey Decimal System.
It's so great.
I prefer
mean,
Library of Congressmen. So.
Who's all about those 201.7s? Yeah, I don't know what that is. I used to actually somewhat know the Dewey Decimal System, vaguely.
I remember using card catalogs
I
I did too.
in school.
I love the card catalog.
I hated
Loved
it. It
it.
was terrible.
It is like
No.
if there was like a single thing that was like that like concentrates like when you close your eyes and think about like knowledge, like what's the physical feeling of knowledge? Opening that drawer and flipping through those little cards.
What
like,
does inefficiency feel like? You're flipping through. It takes 20 minutes.
Hey, there
No.
wasn't an internet back then, buddy. That was the internet.
It's the worst.
It was very judgy too, is the Dewey Decimal System.
How's that?
Well, because it rates the book via their numbers, so certain books are like lower and easier to remember. Others are higher up. And
I thought it was
you would
just
be
by,
less
like,
likely
category.
to know.
It's just
Well,
a
yes,
number.
but the categories are there's like a judgy bit from there.
Someone does not like my librarian.
Someone's dog was run over by the
by Huey.
card
and
catalog
Dewey.
fell on my cousin.
All right, so our ruling was that Fox Jester wants to bring in the Primaris when they kick the butt.
Okay,
All right.
Noted.
got it. Well, you got to do
Oh
some killing.
snap! Not so honest has arrived
hey.
and says,
How you
"I'm
doing?
going to go ahead and throw this out for Matt, and it's a roll better emote."
I haven't even done anything yet.
Your chapter ancient needs that emote.
So far I've been
Okay.
doing pretty
So,
decent.
I
Pretty good.
am going to attempt
But
to.
that's only just because I've been
make this
re-rolling
guy
literally everything.
Have a psychic thing happen. It happens.
On a
They're
4?
psychic? Who?
The
Oh,
great
him,
and
sorry.
cool one.
Sorry, I thought you were pointing at the Soul Grinder. I was like,
No, no.
what is the Soul
He
Grinder
is
doing
giving him
that's
a
psychic?
virulent blessing.
On a
Okay.
4?
It has
Okay.
a warp charge value of.
Roland Gunner,
6.
thank
I
you for
rolled
that
under
follow.
6.
Roland,
No, no,
welcome.
over.
Oh, well then I will
Yeah.
spend a reroll.
Thank you so
One of
much.
my-
Yeah,
One
yeah.
of my phantom rerolls.
We are at the bottom of turn 1 here on our we're testing out the Space Marine Codex. We have
Okay.
a bunch of Primaris Marines on this side with a whole bunch of Chaos Demons on this side. With our Blood and Guts army, we got all Nurgle on this side. Well, all Nurgle on that
Corn.
side. Corn on this side.
And
I will
Chaos just
attempt-
used one of their donator
That is a
rerolls.
Ooh, that is a.
We are rerolling that.
Okay, I was like, is that barrels?
That
Not
that would
anymore,
be-
it's not.
Anymore.
That was your one reroll.
Yep.
Or, but so was that a command
That was a
point?
command point.
So
yes.
Oh, you
reroll
didn't have
and-
to use.
You have a
JR,
reroll.
You don't
Yes.
have to use a command point. You had a banked reroll.
Yes, I
No,
know,
he
but
used
now I'm
both.
using.
Oh, you're using both.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He is not great at psychics.
All right. He's fine.
Oh, you
Okay.
You healed
Woo!
him.
He's all healed.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, and he
hey,
fell off a
falling.
mountain.
Hey, be careful with those. Oh, you're just breaking everything.
Uh oh.
I didn't touch him. He just decided to kick the bucket.
Well,
I'll just
uh,
plant him.
uh,
That's fine. He's fine.
Okay.
He's fine.
you can tell how fine he is because he's laying down.
Oh wow.
One.
Vita says for JR, I would have loved to send in some Grey Knights to support your demons, but you'll have to settle with me and all my models in my Grey Knight army, cheering for you and hoping you take Robot's skull for decoration of a certain throne.
No. Thrones don't need skulls.
I
There you go.
guess.
You got it. You got it.
Chaos
All right.
appreciates.
How
Okay.
else will you make your enemies fear you?
All
Machiavelli
right.
is totally
Okay.
into it.
So the psychic phase is done.
Psychic phase is done.
Next,
Next.
shooting.
I can't
Do you
shoot
have
him.
guns?
Yes.
Wow.
Alright,
That's
I'm asking.
judgy.
Okay.
I mean, he has like I think only 2, right?
He has the 2 Soul Grinders,
Grinders.
and they certainly have guns.
Yeah,
They've
fine.
got range,
They've
so
got
they
the-
will both
they've got
be
the-
opening up.
They've got phlegm cannons.
Phlegm
Oh,
cannons.
that's right.
Gross.
They can.
We're firing.
Patooey.
We're shooting.
And just think, Jen,
phlegm,
they're Nurgle phlegm cannons, so it's extra gross.
phlegms, and
Got it from the back of the.
and we've harvested a bunch of souls that we're also shooting. So
Okay.
we'll start with the red guy.
Okay.
He gets 1 shot with his phlegm bombardment.
Okay.
That's okay.
Who is he targeting?
He's targeting the Hellblasters.
No.
Okay, targeting the Hellblasters, that guy way over there.
Yes, with
In the
both
corner,
of his weapons.
red guy targeting these guys right
so
here.
let me roll that.
Did I ever get a new relic?
Yes. Who's? I don't know who you want to give it to because you would want to give it to. We'll pick one.
Bleep bloop bleep bloop bleep bloop.
Isendar has a question for Hackon Slash. He says, "Hey, I saw a pic of your Karkadaran Leviathan. Is that what you use for your dread in DW?" Oh, nope. She's gotta step out for a second. We'll get to that one in a second.
She just
All
ran.
right.
She was
She's
so
just like,
afraid
"Bye,
of your
Felicia."
question.
Take that.
What's the
Librarian
top-
knows it.
Yeah.
What's the toughness of these Hellblasters?
4.
4. Excellent.
So Matt's Primaris Librarian's relic, because the Space Marines get 1 relic, he has the Tome of Malkador, which means he knows 1 extra psychic power.
And that psychic power
Is
uh,
really got to work on your timing.
this is
The suspense.
dramatic suspense.
You already have Scourging.
Veil of Time.
Veil of Time's pretty good.
Reroll charge in advance. Always fight first.
It's
If I
not bad.
didn't charge, that'd be nice.
What was the question? The question was.
Psychic Fortress.
This one right
Oh.
here.
You get rid of their saves. So you
Hey-o.
demons involved.
Null zone.
Null zone. Done.
Bam.
F you demons.
Isendar, she
All
says
right.
yes, that is what she uses.
These guys have 2 saves.
They're
He's a space
invincible,
shark.
actually.
Waha!
Great. I'll just
Ewan
start plucking
24,
them off
thank you
then.
for that follow.
No,
Welcome
you
to
have
the
2
Belfry.
saves.
Thank
One
you,
at
Ewan.
AP -2, one at AP -1.
All right, so 4 and 5.
Okay.
Excellent.
Wow. Hey.
Made 'em both.
Made them both.
The Primaris Hellblasters ignore the nerdly phlegm.
Can I make him re-roll that?
Thank God
No.
for
Is that a
this.
command point?
No.
That is
no.
not how that works.
There are not shade command points. They're
Let's
only,
see.
they're only-
I
How
think
many
we should
shots
have
does
like
this guy
one
get?
day a month where we allow shame
He
rerolls.
gets 2.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think
Like 1 day a month. You've got to agree to it before the game starts.
I would think
Alright.
a good system would be our highest level subscribers get that ability once per
2?
game.
I like
So
that.
that's like it's like the purge. Like there's
It is the
there's
hey,
one
that's
day.
the benefit of
All
the high
right.
level
This time you
subscription.
have 3 saves. These 2 are at -1. This is at
I'm
-2.
into it. Is
Alright.
everybody else
Fours
into it?
So
and
now I'm envisioning
fives.
that our high level subscribers are kind of like the floating brains from that
Alright,
Star
hold
Trek
on.
episode, and we just fight for
So
them
one
for their
guy
entertainment.
Is mega dead.
You know,
That's 3 damage.
Kimura would approve.
That's 1 damage.
I'm into
2
it.
damage.
Yay, Snake Eyes.
Is Drax here?
Dax.
Dax?
Dax.
Is Dax here? Is Dax
yes,
here?
You called him Drax
I
again.
didn't.
I
It's
guess.
Dax.
You did. You said
Dax.
Drax. We all heard it.
Dax.
Dax is here.
Like the Trill with the spots.
Okay, alright, so nobody's complaining, so it's in. Dax, once this game, you as a high level $24.99 subscriber get the ability to make somebody re-roll a good roll. It's all you,
One
boo.
time.
All you.
Bring it.
One
I mean,
time.
it makes sense. Dax has ascended and become an Eldar god.
I love
So,
it!
Yes.
He is one of the
Makes
Star Trek
sense.
floating brains.
Oh, I love this so much.
All right, so how many wounds did you do?
All right.
I did.
Dax, let us know if
5
you're still here and you
altogether.
see this.
3 and then 2.
He was
Oh,
here.
okay, so that's just 2 dudes.
That's
'cause they
just
have
2 dudes
wounds
that are
each.
dead. Yes.
Okay.
You failed your saves?
Yep.
Failed his saves.
Kablooey.
Uh-oh.
Those guys have 2 wounds each.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did 3 and then I did 2 wounds.
Okay,
So
that'll do
5
it.
altogether.
That's from the Hellblasters?
That's from the.
I mean,
that's
from
from
the Soul
Riders.
Riders? Ooh!
Yeah,
Alright.
I feel
That
like
hurts.
like Primaris Marines are tough, but having your soul grinded really hurts.
All
Like,
right.
a lot more than you
Um,
think.
That is the entirety of my shooting phase.
See, and then everyone got on my case back asking if he had guns, and it was like 1 shot.
Okay. Can he throw that axe?
No,
Oh, he's got the whip.
he's got the whip, but he doesn't
Right.
have range.
Okay.
But
I don't like his measuring.
no.
So I think you're done.
Well,
shooting-
I'm
the
He's
shooting
thinking
phase?
about it.
thinking about charging.
You cannot declare a charge if it's over 12 inches. Even if you rolled, if you can charge more than 12 inches, if you're outside of 12 inches, you cannot even
Yeah.
declare it.
Okay, I will wait. That's all I got.
Woo! Okay, so what did leadership check? There's no leadership check
There's
because you
leadership
hate
checks?
because you hate demons. All right, so that takes us to the bottom of that is the bottom of turn 1, where any Space Marine units actually wiped out.
Nothing was
no.
wiped out. No points for Chaos, but that's okay. Chaos cares not for points. Chaos cares only for blood and death and
Well, one leads
pus.
to the other.
Okay, so
Pus
that means
and mucus.
Jen, we have a Chaos Demon score of 0.
Slime. Also, we've got slime. No,
We are moving to the top of 2. Here we go.
slime.
Movement phase.
Your slime.
Snot.
Okay, now you got to start to really pay attention because these guys, these guys are. This side of the board is certainly within charge range now. Gonna have to do something about that.
Oh, Null Zone is not as super cool as it looks. I mean, it's still super rad,
It's still super cool.
but it's not ranged.
No,
It's a bubble.
it is a bubble
It is a
around
bubble.
him.
Okay. Which is a...
Just charge your librarian out to beat my bloodthirster in battle. It's simple. Come, librarian, I will fight you if you wish to charge me.
Right.
Corn will
Let's
grant you
have
the
an
charge.
honorable duel with
From
Demons
there.
of Chaos. Alright.
Corn will fight you.
I bet he would.
This bloodthirster.
So...
You probably really hate that guy too because he knows Null Zone and he's a
Tom
witch.
53C, thank you for that
Come,
follow.
Welcome to Dark Apocrypha.
Tom!
It's not very
Some-
spooky when you say it like that.
It's somehow way better. Like it's like if you're like an accountant and you're like, my name's Tom, but if you're like a barbarian, it's I am Tom.
Tom!
It's pretty good. I like that. I like that.
Name and battle cry all in one.
All right. The Ultramarines are thinking about it. This is where all those Assault 2
I'm
weapons
I'm sorry,
really...
did you just accuse a Marine of thinking? I must
No.
have heard you
He's
wrong.
thinking about
I'm
it.
thinking.
He's thinking about it.
Jokes. Bad jokes.
So bad.
Yeah, I can move this up a little bit at least. Jeez. Okay.
I think the most threatening thing...
Yeah, the Bloodthirst letters are definitely my highest priority target now because they're close and they will tear me to ribbons.
So this unit gets special bonuses if it is above 20 people.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
it has how many people in it?
30.
30.
So you need to kill 11 of those models to take a lot of their super buffs away from them.
Yeah. So I think that this is my higher priority flank right now because this is pretty a slow.
Nurgle is slow.
So I can focus everything this way and there's one.
I think you should fire everything on that Nurgle.
Yes!
Because he's the most
Pour
dangerous.
your fire
It's
into
so
that nerd.
frustrating. Just
Oh.
this one little guy.
Did you move him?
I did not move him.
You should
Ah ha ha!
I forgot. That's fine.
The
They're
confusion of battle affects us all.
The battle is so loud.
It was.
The Nurglings are easily
they're
confused.
so tiny. I
They're
forgot to
easily
move them.
startled. Like, if we have any Magic players out there, Fibblethip was hopelessly lost. So,
I don't even know what that means.
yeah,
I don't either.
it's
Nope.
a very
I don't-
it's
I
a
don't-
very famous card if you're in the know.
I don't touch spin down D20s.
Wow. Judgy.
No, that's fair.
Wow.
So
Says
yeah.
the man from up on his high horse throne.
Yes! Well, it's made of blood.
It's, of course.
These guys were in cover. I don't know if that would have helped me
Too
to
late
not
now.
die.
It would not have.
Too
you,
late now.
You rolled way too low.
Oh yeah, I rolled
There were
ones
like
and twos.
ones and twos and,
Yeah.
and a 3.
Okay. Never mind. Cool. So, yeah, I think we're just going to unload everything on these bloodletters, and then... what is 24 on the...
Your guys can move. All of your Primaris guys can move and have no
Well,
negative
they-
effects. on
Right,
shit.
because they have the assault
They
versions.
moved over to there from where they were.
I mean the
Yeah.
guys on the bottom. All the guys on the bottom can shuffle around
Yes,
and do
come
whatever
closer.
they
Well,
want
no,
to.
because they can reach.
Closer.
No, but I think the
They
Hellblasters
cannot.
are going to focus at least
You have to
over
do
here.
all your moving before you do.
Yeah, no, I
anything.
don't
Yes.
think I'm moving at all.
These guys are gonna get charged next turn.
could
Not if I
fall
kill
back.
them all. No, that's fine.
Or advance, come closer.
They have a 24-inch range on their
Yeah.
guns are Assault 2 24.
So, and bloodletters move how far naturally?
Like 6 or 8.
7.
They're
Sure.
pretty fast.
They move 7.
So, I don't think, because there's no reason not to back up.
Right.
Yes.
They're not gonna
But
be
I just
shooting.
don't think I can get out of range anyway. But I might as well try. No reason not
Well,
to
you
try.
could make me work for the charge.
Yeah, fair.
You may as well
Okay.
do that.
He
All right. So we're just gonna scoot everyone back.
Crappy rolls
Because
happen.
the Ultramarines are cowards!
No, it's a tactical withdrawal.
They shall know much fear. That is what the rule should say.
Although,
Tactical retreat. The tool of a coward.
You're being very hurtful right now.
We are corn.
Corn wants to make you angry
It's making me sad.
or sad.
All right.
Well, that's more of a Slanesh thing.
But we're
I'm
looking,
into it.
We're looking for 24, right?
Those
Mostly?
guys have 18.
Sad and guilt. That's what Slanesh is about.
They need to be 18.
Oh,
18.
18. So
18.
they're not really moving much. All right.
But the
cool.
other
So,
guys
yeah,
have
you guys stay
24.
where you are, but can't move through friends. And you're gonna. Oh yeah, because I still want to be within 6. All right, yeah. So they're not moving. I'm just gonna. I can move them up onto this hill potentially.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You can.
What do they move? 6.
6.
Okay, so let's do that. Oh, because they can advance and shoot, right?
They can.
Solar
if they
Blast
do that, they
on
have a
one,
minus 1.
if they advance.
Solar
They
Ice
can
and
move
One,
and
thank you
fire
for
with
that
no
follow.
negative modifiers.
okay.
They can advance and fire with a -1.
So they'll just move.
They'll just
and
move
pop
their
up
6.
Okay.
Go
Okay.
in behind.
The Marines are moving to the side, basically lengthening their line. So they're still chargeable, but it will spread chaos kind of out. They won't have one obvious place
and
to
then
charge.
this one guy can't quite make it up.
He's fine. Okay.
So And then I think...
You got your Ancient and you got your LT.
Yeah.
Make sure that your LTs and
so
your support guys are
yeah,
near
the
where you want them to be.
librarian... Oh, yeah. So if they're gonna... Because they were here.
Yeah.
I guess the Ancient can just hang out in the middle here.
Okay.
I think. Well, no, because if they're going to get charged from this direction, let's move him over a bit. Because what's his bubble? 6 or 3?
6 inch.
6-inch bubble?
Any Marine unit within 6 inches.
Okay, so he can move here.
Alright, and the LT?
And then he will be within 6 of them.
Lieutenant Dan.
And then he's going to do pretty much the same thing. Because if he can sneak in here,
Yep, got
he'll
it.
be within 6 of that.
Sounds good.
Perfect.
Okay. The Inceptors are staying put. The other squad of Intercessors, are they happy where they are, or do they want to move?
If anything, because they're 24,
Yes.
so they
Actually,
might move
they're
up a
in
little. Oh wait, no, they can.
They're all in range of
Okay,
somebody.
cool.
Yep.
So I think they're going to stay where they are. These guys probably fine where they are. They might move up a little bit, maybe. Because
Yes, come closer, hasten your doom.
well, all right, because like if they move up, you can either charge them and not charge my core.
Right, which locks them up.
Right.
Midfield,
Or you can
gives
ignore
another-
them.
Yeah. It will sacrifice them,
Right.
but it'll generate an assault someplace
So
not where they don't necessarily want it.
That's sort of wiggly.
Put it underneath it.
All right,
Yes,
fine.
I don't think they can stand on top of that.
So
Well,
that
now you sound like you're challenging them.
that plane that's on top, guys, that is one of the new flyers from Mantic, which is actually it's pretty big. It's a nice beefy plane, and we
Yeah.
painted that guy up to match our industrial terrain. So we like to use it as just kind of a civilian transport.
So
It looks cool. We like it.
Yeah, it's nice. I like
It's
it.
big.
All right, I think that is all my movement.
Give me one second, guys.
Okay. I was going to do something important, I bet.
Good.
Oh, our camera's blinking. Everything's dying.
Oh, because
no!
the power. I bet the power was plugged into the aux
We
slot.
do that every frickin' time.
It's color-coded, people! Okay. So, that is all my movement. Now I'm going to brain you up good.
I'm back. All right.
So,
Use your feeble psychic powers.
Thank you, I will. Alright, and it's
Oh, it's going to be on the Nurgle.
It's so dumb, but that's the only thing I can reach.
That makes me sad.
Yep. Because,
How far is this guy away?
He is much more than that.
yeah, every ability I have is 18.
Okay.
So, Nurglings, gonna get brained to death. Just
Or
watch.
are they?
Yes. Alright, so I'm smiting first, which is a warp charge value of 5.
Yep. You have
Hey,
succeeded.
and I got double. That means I get to go directly
Perils
to
of the
jail.
Warp.
No.
Does
Alright.
that not happen?
On
No,
what?
it's
Perils of the Warp
no, that's
doubles?
on that's
On
a
double
16.
what?
Double any.
No, that's
No.
16.
No.
If you attempt to summon demons and you roll doubles,
Then I
then
take
You're the
one.
one who
I
has all kinds of
explode.
weird
Yeah.
stuff.
Alright, so D3 mortal wounds on those Nurglings.
3.
That is a 3.
All
That's
right.
3 mortal wounds. So only disgustingly resilient, you take 2.
Okay.
2 mortal wounds on those Nurglings.
All right.
So now.
Where's your emperor now? Wait.
He's back home.
now?
There we go. That's better.
Alright, so now I am going to Psychic Scourge, because that's not all I have. And that's a warp charge value of 6.
You're gonna fail.
I
Makes it
didn't,
exactly.
but just barely made it.
D3 mortal wounds.
No, now we roll off.
Roll off right here.
Sure.
Roll off in the swamp.
So
Wow. that
no,
was-
I still no,
He-
I
he
still
still
win.
wins.
You
He
still
still
win,
wins.
yes.
Just a barely.
So D3.
All right, another D3 mortal wounds.
You know what though?
That's
You
3.
know- oh,
3 more.
I was gonna re-roll. It's too late
Uh,
now. I was gonna re-roll that.
Now you gotta get on that.
Dragon Blue 26, thank you for that follow. Welcome
Dragon
on
Blue,
the way.
welcome to the show.
2. Ah!
But
You
you
only
had
took
2
2,
wounds left.
Yeah,
and
I
you
know.
only had 2.
Ha ha ha.
That's another.
All right,
That is
That's another
another
6 points.
6 points.
cool,
Make-
wonderful. So now, let's shoot
The
some
psychic
stuff.
phase is over. On to shooting.
All right, I want to start with my interlopers, intermediaries,
Inceptors.
incestors.
Inceptors.
Incestors.
Inceptors.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Inceptors. Like the movie.
Inceptors.
Yes.
There we go.
This one is Joseph Gordon-Levitt. This one.
Yes.
This one. That's Christian.
Because I want to start with them because they are all just
Wasn't that a
barely.
Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah,
movie?
Christopher
Yes.
Nolan is what I was trying
That's
to say.
the one.
Because they're all just
He's
barely
Leonardo
within 18.
DiCaprio.
Yep.
Which one's Ken Watanabe?
That's the one in the back. So if I don't want to risk the possibility the JR takes from the front first, and then I will not be able to shoot at them because I will be out of range.
Oh, that's some smart thinking.
Dang
So you need 36 of those.
Yep, doing it. I need.
You're gonna have to use your
Yep.
the Ultramarine pouch roll again.
I need many more
Super
dice.
pouch of doom.
How many more?
I need 17 more because I have one.
There's 6. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
5.
So that's a group of 6.
Group of 6.
Here's
5.
One more group of 6.
there, and then there's a group of 6.
Aw,
You're
blues.
Just
Fine.
If you want
Wait,
reds.
no, I just need one more.
all right. Here we
Alright.
go. Inceptors.
Oh wait, no, one more. I did screw up.
all
Six.
failures.
Six. Okay.
36 ones, followed by another 36 ones. I'm calling it right now.
I would actually be delighted if that happened.
All right.
I think I would be more delighted if that happened.
All right.
Yes, true.
All right. Where's that dice box?
Okay, yeah. Here we'll
Where we can see it.
Okay.
Right here.
Rolling.
Here we go.
And
Ultramarine pouch roll.
Vomit.
Okay, so we're gonna take out all the 1s and 2s.
of which there seem to be
There are
very
many.
few.
There's some.
Yeah. There's not. Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's pretty
Oh,
good.
wait,
Oh, there they are.
Starting to lose
Hiding.
it. Yep.
That
there,
one. Now re-roll those.
Ooh, Isendar has created a new hashtag. Hashtag pouch roll.
It's very effective.
Great, that'll be our next emote.
Papa Nurgle approves
Whoa.
of using
There we
your.
go.
Okay.
Papa Nurgle
Wounds.
approves of anything that involves a pouch.
What's the wound? What's the?
What's their toughness?
Yeah. Is it 3 or 4?
It's
Well,
20.
No,
matter,
that's
it's still
so
3.
good.
Yeah. Their toughness. Hold on.
3s. You're looking for 3s.
Well, check. Maybe it's also 2. We don't know.
They are bloodletters. Bloodletters are toughness 3.
Okay. Here we go.
So I'm looking for 3s.
Looking for 3s. Here we go.
Yeah.
Pouch roll.
And I get to, wait, what? Jeez.
One of them was on top of the other one.
Oh.
It's like
Oh,
popcorn.
Wolfcat
Deal
is
with it.
in the studio.
Now. Alright. Cool.
And re-roll those.
Not someone who says he must hashtag pouch roll because of hashtag baby hands. Those dice
You guys are
cute.
rough.
These
You
dice
guys-
are really big, you guys!
Alright.
I just straight refuse. I will only roll like 5 of them at a time. I don't
There you
care
go.
if I have to roll 6 times. I'm not doing
You get
it.
all your 5-ups.
Meow. I hope you guys can hear the cat, or else it
Oh,
just
we
sounds
can
like
hear it.
I'm meowing. Okay.
No,
He's
you-
not crazy.
Right.
Like about
either.
I'm responding.
He's responding. Right here.
Gorn will show you how it is done.
He can roll all of them without the pouch.
Well, he doesn't have baby hands.
Yeah, and that wasn't all of them.
That was all.
I had many more than I had
You
to
guys are
roll.
so good. You guys are so good. Killing me.
I'm seeing a lot of 2s.
There's a lot of 1s and 2s in there.
That is delightful.
There's a good amount.
You know, it's fitting that the Chaos Lord of Bell of Lost Souls is here in the studio right now.
Who's that?
Harry.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Duh.
Well, alright.
Okay, so what do we got there?
21 guys are dead.
Oh my
There he is.
What were
folks.
you expecting?
There's the
Like,
chaos
honestly, that is how this
He's
game
hiding
is
in
gonna
the corner
go.
for some reason.
But there's still
I
That
don't
is
know what
20.
you're
That is
expecting.
21 out of 30 dead bloodletters
Yeah, so
Oof.
from one squad of Inceptors.
okay,
That's rough.
good.
I did not expect it to go that. I knew I would kill
What?
a bunch.
Matt,
No, I knew I would kill a bunch.
How could you be expecting anything else? You have 36 shots.
Yeah.
You have more bolters and your dreadnought hell cannon. The bloodletters were never gonna make it to close combat.
They were a ruse.
They were always. a
I was
ruse.
bamboozled.
The real threat. Oh, you killed the real threat. Dang it! The
The
nerdlings were the
nerdlings.
real threat.
You shouldn't have put them so close. Hoisted by your own petard.
All right.
Whoa.
What about
That's
Captain
not
Picard?
dirty.
No, it was Bullwinkle said it. That's where I learned it.
Jen thinks that everything is naughty.
She
Yes, I
even,
do.
even inappropriately.
wait, what is it? You.
I was
hear
in
what
a
you wanna
fraternity
hear.
and I played roller derby.
What
Everything
next?
is dirty.
Come, the forces of
Next.
chaos
Alright.
are
They're done.
undeterred.
Yeah, they're
Oh, Isendar donated 24 bits for pity hugs for the bloodletters.
done. Is that one for
The
each
bloodletters
dead?
accept your pity.
I think I just need to go over there and like hug him for half an hour or something.
Because I don't think they can really reach anything else.
Here I come.
But I'm in close range, so I get double.
No.
Thing.
Nope.
Yeah.
They're
Oh,
assault
they're
too.
assault,
Not
not
assault.
They're assault
Here's
too.
your
Here's your pity
Ah.
hug.
I will take it.
It's okay.
It's gonna be okay, buddy. You're still gonna kick butt.
No.
You're so punny.
Yes, we're going to. Don't worry, corn hasn't been creamed. Oh, the
Also,
blood
hi,
letters. The blood letters are a mere husk of their former glory.
Oh.
10 shots.
All right.
We're all ears.
Why would you do that?
Because it was funny.
I was rolling and then he moved the dice tray and I just threw all the dice on the floor.
Good.
Alright, how
Alright.
many is that? That's 5. Okay, so one more. There it is.
They got the ones and twos.
They do not get
They
to
don't.
They don't. They're on their
They are
own.
brave.
Now they got
Right.
a threes. Threes to wound.
Alright, pretty
Oh
good.
snap!
5.
Bjorn Fjord donated 1,000 bits to add more chaos back to the
No!
table. Player's choice. That's up to 11 power
Oh,
level
wait.
for you.
Oh no, I get the when they come back and die. Okay.
Yeah, you need
See,
some more
I don't
gold
know if I like that anymore because none of the Marines are gonna die. So I feel like it's
Well,
unbalanced now.
Fox Jester is thinking about another way to go about it, so you might have something
Alright.
in a minute.
All right. So
'Cause I'm getting through this with 0 casualties. Just you wait and see.
you've taken casualties.
No, that was different. That didn't count.
Okay.
Alright.
So, did I kill some? I wasn't
Your
looking.
shooting turn is done. Yeah, you killed 2.
What? I'm not done.
No, you fired. You shot, and then you said, "I'm moving on."
Who's next?
Did
Alright,
you get
Yeah,
that,
this squad of
JR?
intercessors.
Huh?
The Hell
Did you get that,
Blasters.
I did. I get 11 power rating worth of stuff to mess around
you
with.
You do.
Start
Thank you
looking.
so much, Bjorn Fjord, for
Yeah.
that donation.
Bjorn
We really
Fjord,
appreciate
corn
that.
appreciates.
Corn
Keeping the corn
appreciates.
alive.
Corn appreciates your. And do you want it specifically corn or a player's choice of any?
It was player's choice.
Excellent.
It said specifically to add more chaos back to the table. The
Good.
table.
Alright,
Player's
so
choice.
I'm getting
Fox Jester says we
3.
shall make it never
Coming from
end.
Larry.
Your choice, either table edge or deep strike if they're capable of being deep striking.
Yeah.
Whatever the unit's rules are.
What am I doing? Hellblasters on
Corny
the
plot twist.
stinky one.
Okay. We have Hellblasters. There's only 3 of them left. They're going on the Great Unclean one. They do get the rerolls because of
Yeah.
of
They
of
are.
the
Yeah,
Primarch.
they are within range.
Captain Photon, thank you for that follow.
Captain
Welcome to the
Photon,
Belfry.
welcome.
It's a great
Oh,
name.
Captain.
That is a really good.
That's an amazing name.
Uh,
But my question would be, why not Admiral Photon?
Or general.
No.
No.
Okay, it could be.
Oh wait, no,
That's
because
true,
captain is nautical.
It's both.
Is it?
Both.
Okay.
It's
Yeah, I
true.
don't
It
know.
could-
I
that's
don't
true.
know
It
enough
could be
about
general.
military stuff. What is
I'm making assumptions.
What is the great lame one's toughness?
You just passed it. It's probably a 7 or 8, I bet.
Toughness 7.
Toughness 7.
Okay,
So,
so I am
fives.
strength 8, right?
no,
Because
you're
I'm
strength 6.
overcharging.
Nope, strength 6.
It's still 6.
Oh, 7s. 7s.
7 if you're overcharging. So
Oh.
4s.
Okay.
4s. There we go. And you get rerolls because of the.
Vitez is painting his dreadnought
Because
whilst watching this. He
Hey.
says it's an awesome combo.
Good
Excellent.
There we go.
That's
Send
5
us pictures
wounds.
when
That
you
is
finish
much
it.
better.
That's 5 wounds, and those are 2 damage each.
AP.
It doesn't matter.
You're using.
He has
it
invulnerables.
doesn't- yeah.
Yeah.
Demons have nothing but their invulnerable saves. And a 6-up natural.
Uh,
Uh,
So you get the 1 disgustingly resilient.
I get 4 disgustingly resilience.
1 for each wound.
Super
No, how much damage do
JI23,
they do?
thank
No,
you
that
for
was 2 each,
follow.
so that's-
Welcome to the
Okay,
Belfry.
so that's 8.
Yeah, so you get 8 of those rolls on disgustingly resilient.
And then you take
'Cause
1
disgustingly
damage for each.
Yes.
Per wound.
Yes.
Correct. Correct.
Or
Yeah.
per damage.
Yeah, disgustingly resilient is done on a per wound that actually makes it through. You roll that one. Good.
Alright. Yeah, that is
4.
good. So 3 wounds.
The Great Unclean one takes
4
4
wounds.
wounds.
Ouch. Ugh.
That's pretty. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I was hoping for more, but that's not bad.
Okay. Who's left to fire?
The
The
Red Nougat.
yeah, my
You got-
yeah,
you have
Dread
you have
Nougat.
one squad of
Dreadnought.
intercessors.
Ted Nugent.
Those guys.
Ted Nugent.
Him.
Yeah.
Ted Nugent is going to fire.
Yes.
I don't even know what Ted Nugent's power level would be. We're not even going to get into
We're
this.
not, that's a whole
We have a
other
no
story.
politics rule on this. There's no politics in the Grimdark other than the Emperor hates chaos. That's it.
They're 24, right? My intercessors.
Yes.
All right.
Assault
cool.
224. How many of them are in range?
This is 24.
Don't be knocking over models just because you don't like them.
Well, you did too.
Okay, there you go. So all of them are in range.
Okay, yeah, because they can. Yeah, so if they can reach there,
All of them are in
cool.
range.
All right, all 5 of them.
Yes. What
Yep.
are they doing?
They're shooting on the bloodletters.
The bloodletters.
I'm wiping that squad out. Just you wait and
he
see.
wants the points.
Well, he's getting them.
Yeah.
This is true.
So I got my 10 dice.
Yep. 10 dice. Here we go. I'm going to put this right here.
And they are within range of Robot Girly Man.
So now it's Robot Girl. You just have a different one every day.
Yeah, we'll switch it
You're
up.
supposed to use his real name.
No,
You work
why
for
not,
him.
Why not switch it up a little? Keep it... variety is the spice of life, people. Oof.
Okay.
I like how I miss one. I'm like, ugh, could have done better.
Wounding on 3s.
Gal SCCW, thank you for that follow.
Thank you.
Welcome
Thanks
to
so
the-
much. Come on here.
Wounding on 3s.
Yep.
Cool.
Reroll those because of the...
Hey-o.
Whoa, all of them.
All right.
That is 8 wounds.
9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, that is 9 wounds on the blood letters.
Okay.
Here we go. Right here. 8 wounds. You get your 5-up super saves.
Look at that.
Okay, you made 2 of them. Only 7 died.
Is that all of them?
No.
Nope. 2 left.
Actually, that is all of them.
Hey.
No, that shouldn't have been.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6, 7. Yeah, that's
Oh! Exactly wiped out the squad.
because he killed
31.
2 more.
31 blood letters.
Ooh.
All right, so Foxchester has changed his donation. Since it looks like that squad isn't going to go anywhere anytime soon, you can use those 1,300 bits for. So that's 13
we got
power
that,
level.
the
Whatever you want to
helicopter.
put on your board.
Yeah, so we had that, the...
So next turn.
He
Okay.
says you'll change. I change it to be at his discretion since you've got 13 points. Get her done.
All right.
Can do.
Next turn we will get you something cool.
Yeah. Alright, we can figure that out during the demon
So I'm
turn.
gonna get you some Allied Imperial Guard Ratlings and some
No,
other,
no, I don't-
stupid junk.
No. It's like, alright, just come in with like...
2 broken down Lehman Russes. Be great.
right?
They only have 2
jalopies coming
have
up.
2 hull points left. They have 2 wounds left. Be
Alright, so I have this squad and a couple characters to shoot.
Yep.
So let's get on the Bloodthirster.
Bloodthirster?
With
Yeah,
who?
we're with everyone.
Okay.
Well, with my Dreadnought and this squad.
Okay, let's do the Dreadnought first. Just fire everything at him.
Alright, so
Everything
even
is
my
in range.
pistol's in range,
Yep.
so I'm gonna get in
Okay,
there.
so you have 2, 4, 6, 7 bolter shots and 1 laser cannon shot from
Alright,
that squad.
so we're doing that.
They're all on their own. They're
All on their own.
no Primarch within range.
I forgot about my Terminators. So I got them too.
Next turn.
Oh, good.
1s and 2s miss.
Yeah, but importantly,
The big one hit.
the big one.
What is the toughness of a bloodthirster of
Of a
unfettered?
blooder of blood blooding
Yes.
and blood
That is the one.
is toughness 7.
Toughness 7. So you wound the big one wounds on a 3, and those wound on 6s.
Yeah.
All right.
Here we go.
All right.
1 wound.
I'm gonna spend a command point because I have
Oh.
a trillion of them.
Okay, go
Are
ahead.
you?
Or no,
are you
I'm
gonna
spending
use
a
your-
reroll.
There we go.
Go ahead.
Hey.
Now you've got 2 left.
Hey.
Okay.
Thank you.
Roll your damage on that.
Isendar, I think.
Yes,
Roll
that
your
was
damage.
Isendar.
I'm gonna spend another reroll.
Well, actually, hold on.
Why?
Wait, because he needs to make his
Yes, I need to
his
make a
saves
save.
first.
No, I
first.
wanna-
I
I wanna-
saved
Oh,
before-
snap.
before you-
Before the-
Not so
before
honest wants to know how many bits to give JR the Orc Stompa.
No.
Nope.
None.
Yeah, it would be a lot.
All
None.
right. Now
So
you
how
can
many
spend your
points is
command
it
points
worth?
if you want.
It's
It's worth
60
four- it's
power
like worth
or
40
something?
power level.
No, I think it's
So
like
it's
60.
it basically works out to 100 points, or 100
Okay, what
bits
we
a
got?
point.
I failed both.
Basically.
So I've taken 1,
What's the
and he
save?
was thinking of that
Yeah,
was
I
the
wanna-
bolter. He
yeah,
was
I
thinking
wanna-
of spending
Okay, so
more.
you take 1.
He was thinking of command
Yeah.
pointing down.
Okay, so roll.
Well, I have another reroll.
So roll it.
Right?
Right.
Jen?
Yes,
your
yes,
other
you
Yes,
do.
you have 2 more.
1 more.
Okay.
One more.
I'm
You
spending
spent
one now.
Fine.
Now
There
spend
we
the
go.
Okay.
other.
So a grand total of 6 wounds.
So you used one of those rerolls again?
Yes, you did.
I
He used
used-
2
And a
of them.
command point. And an actual command
No,
point.
no, I didn't
he
spend a
just
command
used
point.
2.
Can't
He
use-
had 2
All right.
rerolls.
Okay.
He had 3 total.
Yeah,
so
for
you
every
used 2.
reroll.
He's got 1
Okay.
more.
All right. Done.
Fair enough.
So they're done.
Yes, they're done. So now we're
Dreadnought
getting
and
there
then
with the
characters.
Dreadnought.
Can he see him? Yeah, he can.
He can.
Yeah, under.
Under.
Okay, let's get all those dice. It's gonna be all on him.
I think so.
Okay. Here's the normal gunshots.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, roll those first.
Okay.
Then we'll do the secondary weapons later. All right.
Dropping everything.
These are all hitting on 3s
And rerolls.
and wounding on 5s.
Ugh.
They got all those 1s and 2s.
Yeah, well.
Okay. Good. Okay.
There we go. Much better.
Okay. So those are the hits.
This 13th Primarch
You're wounding-
ability
you're wounding
is
on-
like the best thing ever.
You're wounding on 5s
Ugh.
with rerolls.
Yes.
Yep. Dun dun dun. That is wow. It's not many 5s here.
Nope.
Let me just take those out. Reroll all those.
Okay.
Only got 4. Here we go.
My fury is unfettered.
Yeah, I bet it is.
My blood is
Okay.
less.
Okay. So those are now these are the these are each D6 and that's D3. So we're rolling for how many shots? Okay. So you're gonna get 9 shots.
That'll be here.
Those, yep. Those are just strength 4, and then that's the.
It's another 3.
Those are at strength 7.
Okay.
Okay.
So, alright, so we'll do the 9.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s.
3s with rerolls.
Alright, cool.
Wounding on 5s.
Moving on.
With rerolls.
5s.
This is the Dreadnought, folks. That has a like
Right.
28, like 25 shots. If you want
Just how
lots,
Dreadnoughts should be.
if you want lots of shots,
Please.
okay, 5 more,
I'll take that.
and then the
That
Icarus
was
is
3.
D3.
Well, I did.
Oh, which is 3? Yeah, 3. And these are strength 7,
Alright. Cool.
and these wound on 4s with rerolls. Reroll those 2.
There we go.
2 more. Okay, so that is the
Alright,
grand
I got
total.
it, I got it.
You get your full armor save against all these.
Well,
Which is
Yes,
what?
which is 6 up, so I'm gonna take my 5 up and vulnerable save.
I
Right.
thought Bloodthirsters had a really good save.
What?
You sure?
Reasonably certain.
Uh-oh.
Because Bloodthirsters have like a big like armored suit. I thought Bloodthirsters actually have a.
Oh, they do. They have a 3 up.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, they actually have like a big brass thing. Yeah, there you go.
That's better.
Only the ones that use.
Okay.
And all those you block.
So 6 more wounds.
All right.
So while we're doing this, everyone in chat,
Excellent.
what is your favorite fruit? I like Granny Smith apples.
Really?
Yeah. Oh
Such a
yeah.
unique choice.
Thank you.
What else? What else do you have to shoot me with?
Did
He's
you
still
save?
alive.
Did you save against the?
Yeah, I saved
made it.
against-
Against everything?
I
I
saved.
am a fan of
He's still
berries.
alive.
Raspberries.
He's alive.
Berries are good.
You know, 4 wounds, but he's still alive.
All that is left is the characters.
Yeah. I think
Also mango.
mango's real
The
good.
lieutenant is out of
tasty.
range of anything. The ancient
Yeah.
has a bolt rifle, and Guilliman has his 6 shots within
Which-
24.
He is 24. That is 24 right there.
Yep.
Bjorn Fjords is peaches.
Peaches are good. I like peaches a lot.
There's your
I
6
also
shots
like
from the.
nectarines.
The Primarch is opening fire on the Bloodthirster.
Isendar likes golden delicious apples.
Golden. I like apples in general,
You
but
really?
I'm a big fan. Like lemons especially.
Okay.
I really enjoy. Like I'll just eat
Wounding
a
on
lemon.
6. Wounding on.
Being from
5.
Washington State, my apple of choice is the red delicious.
Not
Roll
so
those.
hot.
Don't disappoint the boss.
He is the boss.
Oh. Well,
This
the
is
boss
him shooting.
Don't
3
disappoint
wounds.
yourself.
Alright,
That would
full
be
armor save.
awkward.
All
Yeah.
right. Hooah.
You're good.
Ha!
Alright. And then you have the 1 bolt rifle shot from the ancient.
Ancient, you can do it. Come on, just shoot your eye out with that thing.
I
Nope.
love that voice so much.
He's
out of range.
He's out of range.
He's out of range.
No,
He missed.
no.
He's
Yes.
out of range.
He missed
Disappointing the boss.
twice in a row.
He's getting fired after this.
sir. Don't kill me with your flaming sword.
Oh, we've got an actual legitimate question about the Codex.
Yes. What do we got?
D. Dion says, question, I just picked up the Space Marine Codex and I'm making my first 40k army. First
Yes.
off, yay, that's delightful.
Hey. Okay.
I really like the second company
think that
spread
is
on
it
page
for me.
26 to 27,
Yes.
but I'm confused by the veteran sergeant included in the tactical
All right.
squads.
How much
This doesn't
were-
seem to be an
They
option
were,
for them. Could you explain?
Oh, and all right,
So
and the
veteran sergeant, that doesn't actually mean so in different
Nerdlings
editions
are
of the
another
game.
6.
So by fluff, a veteran
31
sergeant is just a
veterans.
sergeant who has been around for a
15,
long
so
time.
21 points.
In some editions, they've given
Huh.
veteran sergeants rules, which is normally like either +1 attack or a slightly better leadership. And
21
currently in 8th edition,
21
currently in 8th edition, Let me just check really quick. Yeah, they're just sergeants, so it's purely there for fluff. So if you want some of your sergeants to be veteran sergeants, you paint the stripe on them, but it doesn't give you any actual in-game effect. So it's totally legal. There's nothing wrong with it. It fits the canon and lore. It's just that in this current edition, they didn't go down to that granular level of rules detail. So they're just all those guys, whether they're veterans or not, they just still have the same sergeant rules.
Lee Bay, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Belfry.
All right.
Thank you so much, Libe. How do you spell that?
Leabay.
Oh, okay. That is not in
Look,
any way
Libe.
how I would have done.
Leabay.
Let's make this happen. He's down to 4 wounds, so we're gonna advance him because he's not gonna charge anything.
He totally needs to charge his turn. Or else he's dead.
What can he charge though?
He can charge a lot.
What?
How far does he move?
Move 6 inches right now
Oh,
because he's all beat up.
he can get to about there.
So he can move 6
He can charge
and
them.
plus.
Larry, where's that?
Yes, he could, but I want to advance him and use him to summon because he's like.
Oh,
he's dead.
what do you
Yeah.
have?
Over programming.
11
Sorry,
points of
over
whatever.
pro
Oh,
gaming
yeah.
94. Thank you for that follow.
should
Welcome
be.
to Belfry.
Hey, Larry,
Yeah, that's what I'm
where's
doing.
And
that
then they can
plane?
charge.
Yeah.
I will go get it.
All right.
Oh, it's somewhere fancy.
The Ultramarines are going to summon their first of the reinforcements from all of you, the subscriber gods,
Hey,
who have given them reinforcements.
Thank you so much for those donates. We really appreciate it. You're keeping the stream alive.
Yeah.
Matt is absolutely appreciating it.
Yeah, did you figure out what demons
And
are getting?
personally,
Yes.
it's just fun to see
Don't
high
worry.
level things donated because then they get to
I'll have it.
blow shit up.
Right.
Who doesn't like to blow shit up, honestly?
Monks.
Nope, they do.
I mean, even the Sisters of Battle like to blow shit up.
All right.
No, I mean like Buddhist monks. They probably are very.
Well, they're not playing 40k.
You don't know that.
Works for me.
How would that work? Why would they be playing 40k if it's against...
They're
possibly.
probably very, very casual. Oh no, wrong.
Why do I know that Larry painted that?
That was silly. All right,
Alright.
so
Drive by Avidity.
At the end of my movement phase. Well,
thanks
that's not
to
the end of my movement phase,
Fox.
so let me do this.
What is it, Fox Jester? This is
Actually,
Yes, it was Fox Jester.
yeah. So on the beginning of my
The
turn,
beginning of your turn.
this'll. Wait, where am I? Here we are.
So all of our new people in chat, tell us what army you play. What is your favorite army? Oh, also I just noticed, Fox Jester has taken the top spot for highest donation of bits.
Uh-oh, if-
For highest single donation
Right.
of bits. That had been held by Next Level Tabletop since the very first day we had the ability
Well,
to donate
Foxchester
bits.
is now the he is the
He's the top boss.
He
Yeah.
is the what is the word for it?
King.
He is the
Or
benefactor of Ultramar.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Benefactor of Ultramar. Patron of Ultramar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not So Honest plays orcs.
Hey.
Alrighty.
I love
What-
my
so
orc.
what is the rule for this?
Dion plays Ultramarines.
For what?
That
Per model, if you run into
It is dangerous ground, so it gives you cover, but on a 6, you take a mortal wound. Rolled on a per model basis if you stop it. Because it's quicksand.
Oh, those things are ugly.
Creepy. Well, they're plague bearers. Of course they're gross.
Hmm.
Those are any mortal who dies as a result of Nurgle's rot is reborn in the Garden of Nurgle as a plague bearer.
because
then
you
they're-
get to live for. Why are you?
And then their job is to count all of the diseases in the universe forever, which is where the drone of Nurgle comes from.
That probably takes a while, huh?
They easily forget and have to start over.
Ah, those plague bearers. They're always so forgetful.
But they're
Yeah, but they're happy with their lot.
they are. They're happy. They're like they're like the really stinky census takers. They're like that.
Sure. And just having those two move into there, you don't want...
Nope.
No.
Those two.
Okay. Sure. Just to test the waters.
Yep.
One of the plague bearers ran into the swamp and died.
Oh, sad.
Back to the Garden of Nurgle he goes.
Eccentric Todd plays Tyranids because all of your tears are so tasty.
That's true.
Are you
That's
sure you
excellent.
don't mean biomass?
That is excellent.
Eclipse says Eldar
Wow,
all
that was
day.
really fast. How far did that go?
What?
12?
13.
Wow.
Orc Pride,
Did he
I'm
advance or
assuming
he just
plays
He
goes
orcs.
advanced. No,
Or
he was
pride.
7 normally.
You can go
Wow.
7 and possibly get the maybe not.
Matt
Yeah,
is
no,
also
I
an
would-
orc player.
I
Card
was
carrying
wearing my orc shirt on Tuesday.
shorts.
So
Orc shorts.
you have a bunch of
I don't
points
have
of
any
stuff to
orc
summon,
shorts.
which you
Good
should
afternoon,
They're gonna all
Toragor.
go
Welcome
blood.
back.
Yeah, you
I'm
should
gonna do-
summon in 2 minimum size slots. Well, that is a good plan.
Are we discussing what's getting?
He's discussing his. You got your reinforcements, and Korn has.
Now
Korn's-
Korn will have
No.
Korn's reinforcements.
No, I don't like when chat helps the other side.
Oh, I see.
Right.
The Imperial likes to the Imperium likes to self-deal.
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely.
They just
Absolutely.
don't like it when anyone else gets some help. I see
Yeah.
how this works.
That is exactly how this works.
Oh, this is interesting. So, Space Marine Codex questions while JR is busy doing his craziness, moving around, psychic stuff.
Also,
If you have questions.
I don't want to bring it up because I'm fearful of what might happen, but we have also in the past, if you donate an equal amount to summon a unit for either side, you can dismiss the unit and make it go away.
No, they
Absolutely.
And we've done it in the past.
We have.
So just throwing that out
Toragor,
there.
thank you so much for that subscription.
Hey.
Welcome to the sub family.
Welcome.
Everybody spam those hairy
Hey.
emotes in honor of our new sub.
We love our subs.
Thank
Welcome
you.
to sub fam.
Come on in.
Uh-oh. Demons are closing
You
in.
have now joined the group of the Bulls Pantheon who get to pull the strings and watch us dance for you.
Right.
All right.
At a certain point, we might have to start, like, only subscribers get,
Yep.
god powers. Because when we get so popular, can't have everyone chiming in.
That's true.
Gotta weed out
So
the
he takes-
followers.
He takes one
We
more.
need subscribers.
He's just
I'm Josh, and we love all our fans.
you're just drunk on Ultramarine power.
That's what it is.
You have the Primarch on the table,
Yeah.
making you crazy.
What are you measuring
Whoa,
from?
I know what
Oh,
he's
no.
doing.
Don't.
He's okay. So the Bloodthirster is really injured and in pretty bad shape. But as Matt got his, as the Ultramarines are going to be pulling in a flyer, thanks to the fickleness of the subscriber gods. Korn also has some points to pull in, and I think I know what he's going to try to do with them, because the Bloodthirster is a what is the actual term for that? He's a focus, so you can.
A character.
He
Yeah,
has the
any
rule. You
character
can.
can
No, he has the rule demonic ritual.
There it is. He has demonic
Nice.
ritual, so demons
Sorta.
can be summoned off of him. So dun dun dun.
Now the problem is that I don't think there's any way to prevent what happened last time from happening.
You can get lucky
Well, no,
with the
yeah,
charge.
if you
Yeah.
land them and then charge them,
I mean, that's what I have to do.
yeah.
Okay,
Well,
so
I think that's
so what do we
the
got?
intent anyway.
Yes. We got.
Right in that swamp, and then they'll immediately all die.
probably want them to be like here,
Yeah. We got
so they're not in the difficult terrain.
those guys. So
Basically right there.
right there.
Yeah,
Okay.
that works.
So you're going to attempt to summon.
No, I.
Isendar has brought us donuts.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Okay. Give me. Okay, so all of you subscribers and followers, we are here on the Bull set, and we do work here. We love-
Oh
Did you make it?
no! He takes a mortal wound.
Oh,
But I did make it.
hey!
So you guys have the ability. I have no idea. Jen is going to have to talk to you
treat
about how you do it.
stream.
We have this thing called
Yes.
Treat Stream,
Treat
where
stream.
where as you're like, those guys look like
Thank
they're
you.
tired. It is July in Texas, so it's like
Oh.
185 degrees outside or
It's
something
nuts.
crazy. So you can send us food. And Isendar just sent. We had no idea. Like the door rings and we're like, what is it? What's happening?
Actually, that might not have come from Isendar.
Did it?
Isendar was going to donate a thing, but the shop he tried to donate it from was closed, so
Okay,
they were
so
going to return
a
it.
dozen-
Somebody
We
else
don't
might
know
have
where it
donated
came
us
from.
donuts.
Whatever fickle god of chaos sent us a dozen Krispy Kreme donuts.
We appreciate you.
we
so
really
much.
Thank you
appreciate
very
you.
much.
I mean, our health doesn't, but our minds
But our
love you.
minds and our willpower
love you. I'm not going to
Yes.
open this up right
So
now
you
because
can-
I will.
but
You can
now.
click the little pizza emoji below in our info panel. That will take you to Treat
Ah,
Stream.
yeah.
There is a list of restaurants nearby us that have our info and will donate us things.
I guess
You can do that once or twice a stream, anytime we stream.
I
We
can
really
also,
appreciate it.
I can also
We like
guarantee
snacks.
you that by the top of turn 3, you're going to get to see what this looks like when we're all playing on sugar.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
It's
gonna
be
sugar
like,
crash
this
real
is
hard.
nothing.
And then our evening game will now be nap camp.
Oh, these smell good.
It's going to be like, yes, our NeverQuest Dungeons and Dragons game is going to be like,
Not so honest wants to know, how do I send beer? You send me a private message and I will send you our studio address.
Yeah.
And then you can send it to us direct.
I'm so down for that.
Also, we take hard cider, wine, whatever. A nice bottle of gin.
oh wow, we're
I
classy.
like
We're
absinthe.
classy.
Gin, absinthe, whatever. We all have different preferences. Larry and I
How
both
many
like
of those
gin.
did you summon?
20.
And you
Matt likes
actually made the
absinthe.
roll?
Made the roll.
JR, what's your
Oh my
beverage of
gosh.
choice?
Okay, a quick update on what happened. So JR made a really.
Oh wait, I can't.
He made
Hold
a
on.
really.
Oh yeah, 9 inches away from those guys.
I
Right.
have to be 9 inches from those
Oh,
guys.
Yeah, you
geez.
gotta be
Oh,
over here.
geez.
Yep. I guess
gotta
we're
put-
in the swamp.
Some of them. You can be on top of that. That's just terrain.
It's true, we can.
So JR made a really risky roll. He used basically all of the power points that he had to summon a large unit of blood letters, which was how many? 20?
20.
Which is a really risky summoning roll to make because you have to roll over their power level.
Yeah.
And you took
On
a mortal
3d6.
wound doing so.
And he took a mortal wound, but he rolled super high. So he pulled in 20 blood letters. And they're appearing right here. Bang.
And they're appearing in the swamp, so I'm really hoping they all just sink as soon as they get in
And
there.
die.
Well-
you need to put as many of them as you can outside of the swamp.
That's the plan. They have to be, they all have to be in the swamp.
Yeah, 9 inches away
Because of
from.
these jerks.
Yes.
Yep.
So,
It was definitely something that I planned.
yep. That's okay though.
You're going to make all those rolls to see how many of those guys die and sink into the swamp. But you can
Oh,
put
actually-
And then
you
we
can put it
build
over
a
here.
third castle, and
Yeah.
that sank into the swamp.
Let's mark that. So,
Oh, that's a foot.
they just have to be within that.
Perfect. So,
How many blood letters can I cram?
Also, donuts, anyone?
no guts, no glory
Jen?
for the blood god.
I'm
Yep.
alright.
It was a ballsy move, and he pulled it off.
I'll take another if no one else does. But not right now, because I really
Well,
don't. I
everybody-
might actually sugar
This
crash.
is everybody because Adam went home.
Yeah.
So eat them.
No, I'm gonna pace myself because I really will sugar
Save
crash.
some
I also
for
have
the Dungeons and Dragons
cheese,
players.
fruit, and eggs over here if you want something else.
Oh, you know
throw
what?
me one of them grapes.
You know what? I've always wanted to eat
I'm not gonna
eggs.
throw that.
Throw
I will
it.
drop it.
Throw the
I
grape.
will drop
Throw the
it.
grape. Bam.
Okay. Bam.
You know what?
Eating healthy.
Even if they make the chart,
I often say, what goes really good with Krispy Kreme donuts? I know,
Grapes.
eggs.
No, grapes.
Ew,
Hey, don't judge me.
too late.
I
Yeah.
forgot to have lunch, so.
Yeah, we got our D&D NeverQuest adventure going on
This
after
guy
this, and I'm
over
sure they will equally dive
Oh
into these
snap!
donuts.
Not So Honest donated 200 bits for JR, one squad of Gretchen, just because.
Yes!
Can I have Gretchen?
I'm fine with it. I say that's fine. They're Gretchen.
It has
Who
to be
cares?
army appropriate. Nurglings are fine. Not
He
Gretchen.
cares too much about the rules. That's
I
his
care.
problem.
There
Yes.
we go.
I'm
They're
pretty certain
Gretchen. I
we-
don't care. If they're Gretchen, just show up, fine.
Yeah.
Put them right there. Good.
Does not even
Good.
matter.
All right, there they are. 20 blood letters. They showed up right here, exactly in this
9
weird.
inches.
They're 9 inches back, and they're 12 inches away
So
from him,
I
and they're
need-
outside of the quicksand.
Okay.
So they all made it. He doesn't have to make any rolls.
Nice.
That was
boring.
an incredibly. That was a cool move. I'll give it.
That, and since we're at the end of my,
I will grant that
since
to
we're at the
Korn.
End of my movement.
Is
phase.
anything else? Are the soul grinders staying put? Or are they
Yeah,
moving?
they're staying put.
They're staying put. Okay.
Yeah.
I see that Lord Drakkar is sneaking way over there on the right flank around.
Yeah, I'm seeing
Uh,
that.
now,
Right.
first things
Oh, you
first.
can't see him under our camera, but he's right. Oh wait, no, yeah, that's
right
his
there.
wing. This is him.
Right there.
Psychic
Lord Drakkar.
times.
Don't.
But
Who's doing psychics?
everybody?
Well,
Everybody.
who's everybody?
Okay, the
everybody.
the great
The
unclean
great
one.
unclean one
He's a
doing
psyker.
some.
What is he gonna do?
He is gonna cry.
Yeah, I bet he will.
Uh,
I bet
okay.
He has like stream of corruption or
Yes,
something
he has
gross.
stream of corruption, and he is gonna give
He has
that
smite.
a try.
He has smite.
Jack
does he
says
have
they
smite?
can nurgle
All
Gretchen.
psychers have
Oh,
smite.
what does smite do?
Yeah, right.
Smite
you
is
could just
D3
like have
mortal
Gretchen
wounds.
and
Yeah,
they
okay.
have like chicken
Smite's
pox
really
or
good.
something.
Just to
Vita says those
Cool.
Gretchen are just locals coming to JR's aid.
They just happen by and be like, hey,
Mike
battle!
off!
the great
I'm
Unc-
gonna deny you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh!
What do I
ahead.
need?
He rolled a
I
12.
rolled a 10.
A 10. Go ahead.
Alright, I can do it. Bam!
No.
Not like
Wanna use a command
if
point?
if you command, you have to re-roll both dice because it's they fact it. Any die roll that you get from rolling
So-
one
Oh,
number,
Frozen Gopher.
have
Thank
to,
you for
have
that
to re-roll
follow.
all the
Frozen
dice.
Gopher!
I
Oh my
thought
god.
they-
That's so interesting.
That's how
like that.
like it was. That was
Don't
at the
worry about
beginning
it.
of the week.
No,
Oh, okay.
no.
Never mind then.
Just
Wait, no,
Just
but if I want to
do it.
reroll,
yes.
Yes.
so am I rerolling 1 or 2? You can't just
Reroll
like
them
hand
both.
wave this away.
Yes.
It's important.
Yeah. You
Yes,
have to re-roll
both.
them both. If it's generated from rolling 2 or more dice.
Actually, no. We've it's if you have an ability that lets you re-roll,
Mhm.
it's re-rolling them both, but command points are different because command points specifically
command
say it's
points say
one
it's
die.
one die.
They
Okay, so
specifically
that's
say it's
six.
one
Yeah,
die.
Gotcha.
So I'm spending my
But if you have like an
command-
ability that says you get to re-roll, you can't re-roll selectively.
That's good. That's good to clarify. All right.
So I'm
It's-
spending a
it's
command
subtle,
point to
but it's
reroll
important. Roll a
1
3.
die, and I need a.
You need a 4 up.
I need a 4 up.
All right.
Hurrah!
Now
Hey! Denied!
Denied.
All right.
That's a
Now-
command point.
Is it?
No.
Ha ha!
Hate the Ultramarines.
Nothing.
Now.
So the Ultramarines used a command point to re-roll a deny the witch roll, so that
But they don't even
and,
cover.
and then
Stream
he
of corruption.
and then they
I will spend a command point.
Got it?
Yeah.
yep. Go ahead. Re-roll that.
It goes off.
Yeah, he goes. You're fine.
I'm gonna deny you. Oh wait, I can
You
only
can't.
deny
You can
once.
only deny once.
I can only deny.
You are stream of corrupted.
Does my fancy
what does it
relic
do?
let me do that again?
No,
Maybe?
it
No,
does,
it does not.
D3
Aw.
mortal wounds. Take
3 mortal wounds on the Hellblasters.
No, because
I don't
let
believe
me-
in math or consequences.
Yeah, because I choose to ignore those wounds.
That is
That's
one dead Hellblaster and
Yeah.
one half-dead Hellblaster
and they are not within range of the
of the
ancient.
Ancient.
And then the Demon Prince, Lord Drakar.
Lord Drakar. Oh, what is
He's
Lord Drakar
gonna
gonna
He's
do?
gonna smite.
Okay, and he is okay.
Yeah, but he's marked of Nurgle.
Oh yeah,
Because
nastiness.
Is that 18?
Hey,
oh yeah, that's the 18.
Yeah. No.
okay.
Judging distances is hard. Yeah, that's 18.
I will spend a command point.
Okay.
Roll a single die.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
There
Got it.
we go.
They are smote, the Hellblasters, taking
Take
2
2.
mortal wounds. So that's just a dead
That should-
Hellblaster.
Yeah, that's fine.
What? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
And you're outside of the range of Stream of Corruption,
Nah, haha.
so that's okay.
So he's going to throw his giant demonic sword, which he can't do.
No, but what he can do
Special
is
rules. You can throw it, but then you have to go
Uh,
pick it up later.
he can call upon the fleshy
Harry is so
abundance
flat
of the
right
great
now.
unclean one.
Ooh, gross. You're going to cast Fleshy Abundance?
I'm gonna cast fleshy
That
abundance.
goes off. That's an 11.
All right.
They are fleshy. What does it do?
It heals
Oh.
wounds.
Oh,
Ah,
So he gets 2 wounds back.
who does?
the
This
great.
guy.
Oh, the great lame
The
one.
great unclean one.
Nice lame.
So he's now only taken 2.
He's now only taking 2.
Awesome.
Bleh.
That is an excellent. Whew, that is working out.
Okay, that's the end of my psychic phase. Now, Korn cares not for shooting. But Nurgle, on the other hand.
Nurgle loves phlegmy
Nurgle's
bullets.
all about phlegmy bullets.
Phlegmy bullets.
Time to get some phlegm. Look. It when it comes to soul grinder shooting, it's
Matt,
not
did
the
you,
content.
There it is.
Matt,
of
did
the
you
barrel.
spend command points that I missed?
Nope.
No, he did not.
He tried to, but then he
But he
got
got-
back.
I was going to, but then I remembered how great I am, and I decided not to.
So they were not used.
All right. So I'm going to measure some ranges.
Okay.
I'm already feeling that donut.
Ugh.
It was so
I'm
good
feeling
though.
it all the way over from here.
And
now.
there's-
It's emanating.
And what are you gonna wash that donut down with? Some
Ah,
monster.
Some delicious monster
Wow.
energy drink.
I don't even want to
Okay.
know what
so-
your blood composition is at this point.
You know, like blood alcohol level. Like I have blood sugar level. I have a
I believe that.
BSL of 2%.
I'm gonna I'm going to fire both of my harvester cannons at the intercessor.
On the
Adding
Inceptors or the
Inceptors.
Interceptors?
No, the Inceptors.
Okay, here we go. So we got a big, huge, giant shot over there.
From
Both of those soul
Yeah.
soul
So,
grinders are
harvest-
shooting
yeah, they're gonna
into
shoot those
the
guys.
Inceptors. 'Cause
No.
These guys they're gonna fire their phlegm. I'm gonna split. This guy's gonna shoot at the that guy,
Hellblaster.
Hellblaster, and he's gonna phlegm those guys.
Okay. All right. Let's roll him.
All right, I'll start with the red guy first, and I am going to phlegm on the two, and that is a D3 shots.
Okay.
One.
One.
Hey.
All right, so that's one shot, one kill. No.
So that is a hit?
That is a hit. It is
It's not gonna
strength
wound.
8, so
Not
I'm
gonna wound.
wounding you
On
on
twos.
One.
Twos.
Hey.
You want to use a command point on that?
Yeah, I do.
Nah.
So, chat has an idea, and several people have said something
Yes.
along these lines. They would like for us to do an evening, like, adult stream where we allow, like, where we're actually drinking.
How
and
much
we're
damage?
allowing
It
donations
is
for
3
shots.
damage.
See, you guys get it. You know
yes.
where we are.
It does the save with -2. So
We could
effectively
do it on a, like a
-1.
Monday or
but I'm in
Tuesday
cover.
night.
Yes, so effectively -1.
Yeah,
so
so
you
I'm
need
at
your
4
4.
plus. Hurrah!
Made
There
it.
you go.
Hey.
All right.
All right.
No, I'm super down for that idea.
Now
I'm actually into it.
There
now
is
As long as Larry and Mars are cool with me sleeping on the studio couch.
There is a long tradition, as all of you longtime 40K players know. Beer Hammer has a
Beer Hammer.
long and established lineage. Now, it won't be Beer Hammer.
and
It
then
will
the
be.
Harvester Cannon does
Drink
not.
of choice hammer.
It will be dark colored liquid hammer.
Right.
That is
in
what
cups
it is.
you can't see through.
2 shots on
Oh,
those
is
guys.
that like a? Are we not allowed to
Well,
drink
we'll
on
figure it out.
stream? Is that a thing?
And
Well,
then
it's
3
just we're not
shots-
going to specifically advertise what it is we're drinking. Like we're not going to have like a bottle of Tito's sitting on the table.
No, we're just
Unless
gonna,
Tito's decides they want to sponsor
we're just
us,
gonna
which
be
would
drinking
awesome.
something and
Okay.
acting goofy for no reason.
Nothing.
Yep.
From both of them?
From
One
both
of us
them.
could be drinking coffee.
Both of the Soul Grinders have fired all their weapons
Nada.
on the Inceptors and done squat. Complete whiffs.
All right.
Next.
I'm gonna declare some charges.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here
Yeah,
it
this
comes.
He
is-
can't charge because he advanced.
This is bad times.
Okay.
So he's
Bloodlet.
just kind of hanging out in the wind there.
Bloodletters.
But the bloodletters are
Here we
gonna
go.
charge these intercessors.
Okay. So you immediately, the
Yeah,
charge has
I
been
get
declared. You
Overwatch.
immediately get Overwatch. You
Alright.
get no benefits. You're too far away from
Yeah.
the Primarch.
But I'm getting
That's 10 shots.
10 shots,
You
hitting
need-
on 6s.
Hitting on 6s. Here we go, guys. I'm gonna put this right
That
here.
is 10.
Right here.
Now,
1.
Alright. Oh,
Question.
jeez, that was
Wounds
terrible.
on a 3. Yes.
can I only if
Nope.
can I only fight?
Lord Worm
units-
91,
the unit
thank
that
you for
I
that follow.
specifically
Welcome
Yes.
to
If I
Belfry.
lob them in, can I fight both of those
No.
guys? Okay.
You can end up in
Yes.
combat with others if you had a super long charge distance, but you may only fight against the people you get
Alright.
charged on.
It all
But they
comes,
will be able to attack you back if you hit multiple
Right.
units.
It
You
all
just can't.
comes down to this.
This is what we've all been waiting for, folks. This is the charge distance roll for
No,
these
I have
guys.
not been waiting
Trying
for
to go
this.
there.
I
Let me
don't
see.
know what
Let me
it
see your
is.
tape measure.
Well, we need a 7. They're 9 away,
And you
or
gotta get
they
within.
should be 9 away.
You
And
have-
you have plus
and-
1.
And I get +1.
And you have to end up with it. No.
Within,
Yes.
He should be back then.
Correct.
Because
Correct,
he
yes.
should be. They should all be 9 away.
There we go.
So
Yeah,
I
so
need
you
an
need-
8
You need
to
to be
get
1
within
inch.
1 inch, but they get +1 on their charge roll.
So you
I
need a
7.
you need a 7 or higher. Here we go.
Fail this.
7 or
Roll.
higher. 7. They do it exactly.
Excellent.
Would you like to use a command point to re-roll any of those, or do you want
No,
to take the 7?
I'll take the 7.
He takes the 7,
So
That
the
is
ones
a-
in the back will
The
not.
ones in the back will.
but there'll be a consolidation at the start of the move.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but even I am skeptical all of them will be able to get in because that's a very thin.
Yeah.
They did have a wide front though, so that entire front row
Yeah.
will be in, and all the people behind them will be in.
Oh boy.
All right, Korn has made contact.
I don't like this.
Oh, boy.
This
Well,
is.
That was like a Billy Barty voice. That was pretty good.
What did I do?
A Billy
Matt,
Barty
you
voice.
really
I don't know
should
what that is.
consider putting together a reel to try to do voice acting. You would be fantastic at it.
Thank you. What did I do?
You made a Billy Barty voice.
You make
don't-
you make voices
I
and you
don't-
do them real good.
Okay. Thank you, everyone.
I legit mean that.
Okay.
We have the equipment to do that thing here.
Okay.
Billy Barty
All right,
was
I'll
a,
do it.
It could be something you could do in your off time when you're not at the studio.
I did
Okay.
not know what is the current term for a person who's very short.
A little person.
A little person. He was a very Billy Barty was a famous little person. He was in a great many movies back in like the 80s and 90s. He was the wise wizard in Willow.
Oh yeah.
Remember
okay.
him?
Yeah.
The bones tell me nothing. Save the girl. That was
Sure.
Billy Barty.
I when I was I don't know what 10 I guess I was
Alright.
like real into Willow. But
Willow?
I have not seen it.
I've always been
Probably
into Val
since.
Kilmer, so.
Yeah. Val Kilmer just did a Reddit Ask Me Anything the other day. It was.
People were like, "Where's your career, dude?"
Yeah.
Aw, poor guy. No, he was very cool. He's answering like
And
all
then
the
that's
weird,
the only
wacky
charge I
questions
had to
people
declare.
have.
Do you have
So
any
we're
other- Good and clean.
well,
Hey guys,
he's,
do me-
he's
Yeah.
a monster. so
Hey
he
guys, do
can't-
me a favor.
Yes.
Yo.
Because everybody's coming in audio on the same channel,
Sure.
we tend to be talking over each other a bit. If we can kind of try to segue
Sure.
between.
Got it.
you know-
Okay,
You got it.
Mom.
I know.
but yes,
sorry.
he advanced also. And couldn't go up in the rooms even if he wanted to because he's a monster.
All right.
So, what is gonna happen is I'm gonna have these guys make their 3-inch pylon move.
Yep.
Nah.
Get them all in there.
Eh.
Check these guys. There's this cool thing you can do. You just kind
Aw,
of. They're all
cheater.
spiky. They
Cheater.
stick onto our hills.
So they're laying the bloodletters down on their side so that they stick onto the hill better.
That is the
It's
advantage of
shady
having.
tactics.
That is the advantage of having miniatures that are super spiky. Is they stick to things.
You can just take the sword and like jam them into the styrofoam.
So funny story. I was at an Adepticon a couple years back, and I don't know who the guy was, but it was so sad. So he had a Tyranid army full of like all of the really spiky little bugs. So he had just termagants, and they all had their little spike rifles. And he's walking around, and he was wearing a cable knit sweater.
Nice.
And he leans over, like way
Oh,
over the
no.
table to reach to the other side, and it like touches his army, and he stands back up, and like half of his
Oh,
army just
no.
comes up with it, and then they all just fall off onto the
Oh,
table,
no.
so no one knows where any of them like messed the whole game up. And I was like, oh. So if you have spiky models, don't wear big woolly sweaters anywhere near them.
Well, there goes my fashion.
All right.
life.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 guys are in.
All right.
That's too many.
It's it's our touching or are within 1 inch of someone else who is touching.
Oh, within 1 inch of someone else who is
No
touching.
bad
Correct.
touching.
I think that's everyone except
That's
like
probably everyone. It's basically
Yeah.
it has the effect of being everyone who's touching it and then one more rank back.
So it's these last 3 guys.
okay, so 3 guys are out. So 17 guys are in.
17 guys are in, so that's 18 total attacks because they have a blood.
No, you should have. And the unit still has 20 models, right?
Yeah.
So then they get the benefit.
They do.
Who donated all these demons?
That was
Firefox. I mean, no, Fox Jester.
yes.
Fox
Was it?
Jester.
No, not the plane. The demons.
Jen, you may want to zoom in on this because this is going to be a really interesting combat. We're going to be here for a little while. We want all you guys to.
No, this is not going to take long.
We want all you guys to
This is-
to get a good look at what's going on here. Oh, check out Jen with our.
Yeah, this is not going to
A
take.
little bit up, Jen. A little bit up. It's this right here, right?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
What you mean.
Right, this way. This way.
Perfect.
This way.
You can zoom in a little bit.
I just
So
wanted
everyone
to
can
get the
s-
demon in there.
All right. All right. So what we have is we have the 5 intercessors here, surrounded by this big squad of 20 bloodletters who charge them. These 3 guys way back here are out. Everybody else is in. So we got 17 bloodletters. They charge. They're going to be swinging first. How
They
many?
charge.
These guys have how many attacks each?
1 attack each. But they're hitting at I hit on 2+.
Oh, because you have.
Because
So
they
what is
have
read the benefit of having
Murderous Tide. Bloodletters attacking en masse are a terrifying prospect, swarming forwards to eviscerate foes with their hell blades.
Do they have?
You can add 1 to hit rolls made for a model in this unit, whilst it contains
Does
20
it have
or more
unstoppable
models.
ferocity?
Awesome.
Yes, they also have unstoppable ferocity.
So that gives them a bonus attack.
Yes.
That's
Oh.
awesome. Yes.
That's what
That's
that
the
is.
big one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Look at me helping out demons.
Yeah, add 1 to the strength and attacks.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah, that's the big one.
That's when they charge.
Yeah.
that's when they charge.
Yeah, unstoppable
Yeah.
ferocity.
So
is a
all those
really
guys
good
have 2
ability.
attacks.
Okay. Great.
Yeah, so I don't
So
know
you
why
got
we're zooming in
17
over here.
times
This is
2.
not going to take long.
9.
those Marines are meat
12, 15.
and probably
18.
some cyber parts.
You may have to use the pouch roll as well.
It's fun.
I just need 4 more dice.
Oh, are you gonna do it? Oh, he's gonna do it. He
Yeah.
doesn't need the pouch roll because of the hands.
Hey, come on.
Right here. Okay.
My hands
Right.
are average
Okay,
size.
they're all rolling. They got like a gazillion dice. That was the roll. Was that all of them?
That was all of them.
Okay, so we want to take out, and these hit on what?
These hit on 2s.
Oh, God, I hit on
little
2s.
higher.
Just take out the 1s.
Your
Got it.
some guys are falling.
Okay, so the 1s.
All right. Now these are strength.
+1 strength.
+2 strength. Because
Ooh.
they're have
Right, because they're
unstoppable
over
ferocity
20.
and they're over 20.
Oh, that's so bad. So
Yeah.
+2
So
strength. They're strength 3 or
They're
4
strength
base.
4 base.
So
they're
strength 6,
so
you're
wounding
wounding
on 3s.
Wounding on 3s. We roll all those. Then we will show all of our readers, all of our viewers, what happened. I know it's all suspenseful.
Did you just say you will show all of your rears?
I
This is
said
not that kind
I
of
meant
Larry.
I meant
He meant readers and then realized that
and then
none of them.
are readers
Well,
because
they're reading chat.
this is true.
And they probably can read in general.
All right, go.
Hey, don't make any assumptions.
That is. I thank you for rhetorically saving me from.
You're welcome.
He's just walked back my buffoonery. Thank you, Jr.
Oh man.
All right.
Okay, so we have that many wounds,
Do you have an invulnerable save?
and those are at -3.
They're at -3.
So you need 6s. You can roll that many 6s. You have like 9 command points.
You're right.
I mean, you can only use one at a time.
Yeah.
But you have 9
Oh
command.
man.
You ready?
And I'm still.
All right, right here, on camera.
All right.
He needs 6s. He needs 6s. He can do it. He can do it. They're all
He
dead.
didn't do
They're
it.
all dead. They're
all
We're just
dead.
gonna take that off.
But
Take them off.
they are within range of.
They are.
Ooh, excellent.
Okay,
So,
this is
cool.
true.
So I get to make some attacks before
Now, is
we
it
die.
if? Yeah.
Okay, so you need to roll. You have 5 people, so you need to roll 5 4-ups. And on a 4-up, they get to bravely do something. Take one last swing before they die.
All right, I'm gonna
2 of them.
spend.
Don't really.
Yeah, no, not all 3, but at least 1.
Okay,
Because I have 9.
that's true.
Do
Right.
it.
Also, he's gotta take advantage.
That's
of
true.
that
Yeah, you
poison
know what? I'm
radius.
gonna 2 potential command points.
Go.
All right.
There we go.
Okay, so 3. Oh, and then roll your 2 5-ups to see if you actually
back.
spend the command.
You
Oh,
did.
you
No,
did.
I
You
spent.
spent dose.
Okay, the Ultramarines are down to 7 command points.
No.
Only
Brr.
7.
But I get my 3 attacks.
You get 3 attacks.
Are they just one
Normal,
attack?
normal
Yeah.
attack. Strength 4.
Okay. I'm gonna
You're
punch
hit-
you good.
You're hitting on 3s. All right,
I'm not within range of anyone.
and
fancy.
you're wounding on 3s. That's a wound.
Hey.
You make an armor save right here.
I can make. I can't.
Nope.
Now you've taken them below 20.
The company, which is
Oh, that's actually a huge deal.
incredibly important. The company Ancient.
Go ancient.
He
Yeah.
inspired them.
Yeah. Alright.
Now you get a 3-inch consolidation move.
Right. Now, but if I consolidate into his guys, they'll just get to fight me back for free.
No.
And then they'll-
no, because it's the end of the phase. This is consolidation. This is different.
But also for points, you just got those dudes dead. And also, someone needs to take these donuts.
And those guys are next because you're just going to keep on
I'm just
eating
gonna
them.
keep eating them.
You have so you
I'm
have like
just
the,
gonna put them over here.
so you have like the self-control of like a goldfish.
I
Just,
alright.
like you'll eat all the flakes.
So like I do
get
like
sick.
I have that like initial willpower, but as soon as that breaks down, I'm dead.
So
I'll just keep it like, but I can be like, oh no, I don't want any donuts, thank you. But as soon as I have 1, I'm gonna have 3.
and then once you have 3, you have 6. And
And then at some point, I just become a donut and I eat myself.
you're eaten by a larger universal man. Who finds you.
Right. It gets real surreal towards the end there.
You're like do you start having visions after the 11th donut?
Yo, definitely.
Like I think my blood sugar's at like 750.
What was it in Community?
I see my
Troy says, like,
ancestors.
if I just woke up like a donut, I would just eat myself. I wouldn't even question it.
All right. That's me. You don't have any
Whoa.
leaderships.
Okay, there's no
No, there
leadership
are
for you
no
to take.
such things.
Okay, so that is the.
That
Yeah,
is the
turn
bottom
2.
of
How
2.
many points were those guys?
Yeah, how many points were the intercessors?
Oh.
Got to look up their power level because JR
I
just earned
I
that.
got my points.
Thank you, Jen,
Hey.
for pulling us for panning us back out.
Yeah.
It's my job.
All right, folks.
How many points you got there?
I'm working on
Matt will tell you.
How many points you got there?
accessories.
But by the way, I need to know how many points you got there.
You know what? 0. How's that? Huh?
All right, 1 million. Got it.
No, that's not what I said. That's the opposite.
That's what he said. That's what I heard. That's
Intercessor
what,
squad is 5 points.
All right. And
Because it
was
was
that it for
just
you?
1 sergeant and 4.
5 points for the 5 point. Wait, no, it's a 6-pointed star. Dang it!
How did you get 27 points? How did you get
Because I killed 2 Nurgle squads and the Blood.
Oh, it was
So
the
both
right.
of the Nurglings and then
Cheatery, that's how.
All right. Okay, so we are at the top of 3. Okay, anything that is in reserve
Yes.
has to come in now.
And it's
like all
doing
these
it. Well,
guys.
no, at the beginning of movement.
Yep,
yes.
right now.
No,
Alright.
well, yeah.
Is it beginning or end of movement?
That's just
It's end
Cool.
of movement, but whatever, you know.
All right. Plop.
Come to me, donut.
Yeah. Right.
everyone is getting in on the donuts.
Yeah. For reals. There we go.
That was
That was real sugary there.
Who are these donuts from?
We never figured it out.
Well, this is close enough to the Chaos Star.
This does not deep strike. This has to come in on your table edge.
Oh, sure. That makes sense.
The Terminators, however, they can deep strike. We have a 5-man squad of Terminators and a captain.
Yep.
They are dropping in. You see them? They're
They're-
way over there on the extreme
You
edge.
can't. Oh wait, yeah. There's these. They
are
sort of
drop-
extend off camera.
They are dropping in behind Lord Drakkar. I see
Right.
that. Interesting.
Oh,
and then where's this guy going to show up?
Hold on. Cause. All right, good.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep, 9 inches away from everybody. And then
Also, closest target.
and then
Very
you,
important.
and then
Yeah. And I think even just right.
and then
here
where
is
does the
probably
Storm Talon show up? Right there.
fine.
That's not a bad spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
All right, you're good.
make sure these blood letters go away.
And now everything else moves.
Yeah, so, because I'm Ultramarines and I don't care about things, I'm just gonna move these guys back. Oh, well, here. So we'll scoot these guys back a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Scoot back, scooting back. Just get everyone out of melee range.
Okay. The Inceptors are backing off and out of combat. They have fly, so they can do it anyway. So
Right.
that's not a special ability for them.
So I don't have to. Oh, that's true. So I don't even have to get
You
taken.
do not need the -1 for them because they can already do it.
But I do want to make sure that everyone is still within 6 inch of.
This army is just shooting like crazy.
Yep, that's what we do. All right. So let's
You got the
do.
one Hellblaster. You got the okay.
Okay. Oh. Let's move Librarian up because. Yes, cool beans. Or better yet. Yeah, cool. All right.
What are you thinking? What's the plan?
So if I can move him over here instead, I can potentially Fury of the Ancients and get some mortal wounds on both of them. Which is... Wait, that's 1 mortal wound each? Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah. Alright, so that's...
Just trying to line them up.
Yeah, because it's... So Fury of the Ancients is you pick an enemy target, roll 3d6, and then it has to be a target within range, and then everyone in that line takes a mortal wound.
Okay.
So I have to get like a 14, which is not impossible, but not easy. But plenty of command points still, so we'll see.
Alright,
Alright.
we have a question in chat.
You got a
Not
question?
So Honest wants to know if you can use his bits to make the Gretchen deep strike because they're not really going to get to do anything from where they're at. And I said that sounds legit. How many bits would we want as a donation for that to happen? What's appropriate?
We don't even have Gretchen models.
Oh, we do.
He's lying. He just wants it to follow the rules. We have plenty of Gretchen.
Rules are
Don't lie to
overrated,
them.
am I right?
We have plenty of Gretchen.
Where are the Gretchen?
They're in the orc box.
They're in nowhere because we don't have Gretchen.
He's just mad. He's
All right.
It has to follow the theme of the army.
It has to follow the factions of the army, and they have to show up according to their normal rules.
This is what the people want. They're paying for this.
Just like your thing showed up with its normal rules.
Yeah, fine.
We have
Gretchen can help with
so
their normal
many
rules.
chaos things that you can add. We have Daemonettes.
They want Gretchen. Give the people Gretchen.
We have Emperor's
Gretchen.
Children.
Gretchen.
We have Skull Taker.
Not So Honest says orcs fight with chaos all the time.
Well, yeah, but like not like they're fighting, not like fighting together. Orcs will fight anything. All right.
Will they fight with anything else though?
No. Well,
All right.
blood axes. Anyway.
Keep
though.
shooting me.
Yes, I'm going to do that. So.
Not So Honest says lariats in the fluff.
I'm leaving that up to you guys. I am merely gonna shoot up some demons.
He
All right,
says
so
they fight together.
What does my plane have?
Right here.
Orcs will fight with everybody.
You have
Orcs will take any opportunity.
you have
to
a twin
fight.
assault cannon and 2 heavy bolters.
Okay, I'm gonna unload everything
On them?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got 12 shots with the twin assault cannons.
Bluegaville, thank you for that follow.
Bluegaville, thank you.
Oh, all the dice are over there.
Right there. Right there. 12 shots.
Yeah.
Here's a bunch of dice.
Please and thank you.
So the Storm Talon has arrived right there, and it is
Thank
unloading.
you, Fox Jester.
It is unloading into the newly arrived and triumphant bloodletters. We'll see how long they are true. They are triumphant.
All right, 12.
Okay.
Ugh.
Yep. 12. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. Wounding on 2s.
A lot of hits. That's good.
Okay. These are strength 6, toughness 3. Wounding on 2s.
Winning on 2. Good
Wounding
stuff.
on 2s. Here we go.
Oop.
Okay. Single 1.
All right, cool. There we go.
Okay, and then JR has his 5-up invulnerable saves.
All right.
Got 6 of them, JR.
6 5-ups. I can do that.
Can you?
Yeah, I'm
And you got
gonna do
6
it
more
right
shots
now.
with heavy bolters.
Oh, sure.
I'm gonna do it right now. Well, I'm gonna make one 5.
You're gonna make one of them, so 5 die.
5 die. 5 of the blood
Yep.
letters.
Do you care?
No. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna pull from the back.
Okay, and then roll your 6 heavy
Isadar is
bolter
saying,
darts.
I could then donate bits to give all the Ultramarines the supersonic rule.
Go ahead.
Shifty eyes.
Go.
It's like where they have to charge
They have
in.
to
roll
turn 90 degrees before
Right?
moving, and then they can only move in a straight line.
All Marines move 20 inches per turn and can't be targeted by ground units.
And
Wow.
Yeah.
Actually,
that's hardcore.
that's not what supersonic
3.
does.
No, yeah.
3.
Supersonic is the 90 charge, 90 charge.
Wow. Lost 1. That guy. All right. He's done.
Blood
Next.
blooding.
All right.
Now it's the Inceptors.
Sean Leal, thank you
I
for
know,
that
'cause I
follow.
really want
Welcome
them
to
to
Belfry.
unload on the
Welcome.
Bloodthirster.
You're in the middle. We are at the
So I
top of turn 3. We are
Yeah.
playing our Blood and Guts game. We have a bunch of
Right now.
Primaris Marines on this
I forgot
side,
my psychics.
fighting a whole bunch of chaos that are
Oh.
getting uncomfortably close.
It's already started.
I
Lots
forgot
of
to
crazy
brain.
action right in here.
I got so distracted with shooting, I forgot to brain.
You did.
Oh well.
That happens.
That's okay.
So I'm going to, I think, let's get,
Blood.
yeah, alright, so let's get these intercessors on the blood letters too.
Okay.
Because I want to wipe them out so I can focus all my heavy stuff.
10 shots.
So, I mean, I don't think I'm gonna, but at least I can try. 10. 2 more. 10 shots. Looking for 3s. And I get to
Oh
re-roll.
boy.
Yeah, that was...
Good thing the boss is watching you.
Yeah.
Because those are some crappy
Yeah, that was
That's
not
some
hot.
crappy rolling right there. Okay.
Alright, not the best I've done.
Okay.
Not the worst.
Alright, so now...
Not as bad as that ancient.
Wounding,
Right, he is
wounding on
not-
3s.
Wounding on 3s. Rerolls.
Rerolls.
That's pretty good. There
Yep.
we go.
Okay, so we have a whole grand total of, what is that?
10.
8.
Oh, 8.
8.
Yes, 10. 10. It was 10. Don't check.
8 saves of the
Five.
bloodless.
That's not 8
That's
fives.
not bad.
So 6
Lost
more.
6.
Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. There you go. You got them. Let's
So
get.
they're done.
Let's get my ancient and lieutenant in there
Lieutenant Dan. Okay, Lieutenant Dan has
Finally
a shot
getting to do
with
something.
his bolt pistol.
too. Yeah.
Misses.
Yeah.
Misses again.
Oh.
Ancient.
Ancient.
2 shots.
Yeah.
He gets 2 shots. Bull rifle.
Yeah. All right.
1 hit, and then the
Yeah.
reroll is
Yeah.
2 hits.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Wounds on 3s.
Yes, now it is Lieutenant Dan who is being
Right.
a disappointment.
Lee Jones, 1974.
Hey.
Thanks for that follow. Welcome
Thank
to
you.
Belfry.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. 2 wounds. Ooh, made them both. That is 0.
Blood!
That is 0 casualties for the ancient this entire game.
tried my best, sir. I did hit them this time.
Once again, for all of you who are new, the official voice of
Right.
Space Marine Ancients for all of you games throughout the
Grandpa
planet.
Simpson.
Grandpa Simpson, we're trying to make it a thing.
Sorry, boss. I didn't mean to let you down so
Exactly.
much. I guess I'll try again.
Yeah, I really just stole that voice from JR from our druid.
That was
He's-
so
he's
great.
a
I
little
loved
bit-
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, jeez. Alright,
So now you're down to
Who?
that's so dumb.
1
I'm not doing
Hellblaster, the Dreadnought.
that. Oh,
the
I got
seven-
these guys.
And
up
those
here.
And those
guys.
guys.
Okay, yeah, they're gonna unload all their bolters. If
Okay.
they can.
The pistol's out.
They can see this guy.
So
They
you got
can see
3.
that guy.
You get 3 bolter shots and the laser cannon.
Yeah, the lascan is not going on them.
Who's the last cannon
Who is he
going
going on? Must declare.
Oh, right. That'll go on blood letter. Thirster.
Yeah, blood.
All right, here we go. Rolling it. This is this squad up here. Going. The laser cannon shooting here.
I'm going
Bolters are
to
shooting down there.
Command
Command
point.
point.
Failed again.
But-
trombone noise.
Fine. I spent a command point.
He actually spent a command point.
Hey, I've
and
spent,
it didn't do
I've
anything.
spent 3 so far.
Okay, bolter shots.
Wow.
Wow.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. These are on
That's
the blood letters, so
Yeah,
that's one.
that's 1 wound. Makes it. All right, that tactical squad did nothing. Next,
All right, fine.
you
I
have
might just ignore the blood letters. For
you have
now.
Girly Man. You have Girly Man, the Dreadnought,
Yeah.
and the Inceptors. Did the one Hellblaster fire?
No,
he's not.
And the one Hellblaster. Did
Yeah.
the Librarian fire his
No.
pistol?
Yeah, he'll. Yeah, I think they're gonna get because I wanna wipe these out so I don't have to worry about them. Are they gonna be also worth points because they were summoned after the fact?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that
Okay.
was 2.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I mean, if that thing's worth points, and if
All right. I was just making sure.
all right.
So, all right. Let's get.
Dangerous.
You can't make the same joke twice.
Says you.
Just did it.
And I've certainly never repeated a joke before.
Ever.
So I am planning to shoot at the bloodthirster. How many wounds does he have left?
4.
3. He took
Oh.
a mortal wound.
Oh, from somebody.
From himself.
Guys.
Okay. So let's get 3
Okay.
here and then
Okay.
3 here.
Okay. So that's 18 each.
Yeah.
That seems fair.
Those Inceptors are jerks.
They are.
I need some dice.
They're amazing.
There's dice over there.
They're not red though.
Oh,
How many-
you're gonna be all
Yeah. 6
demanding. There's 6 red
Abe
dice.
is in the house, everybody.
Stimulator's in the
Hey!
house. What in tarnation is going on?
Chaos!
Shenanigans.
Is that your new catchphrase?
No, I'm just listening to this, and I'm like, Matt's got like 1 million rerolls and free units dropping and everything. Where
To
is
be
the
fair,
fairness?
we had some good donates too.
It's given.
Alright,
It's
alright,
all the girly man.
Alright.
The girly man.
The girly man is
girly
ridiculous.
man
It's
can-
ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Wow, Dax just threw in like an entire paragraph of just the sub emotes. It's like 4 lines of straight sub emotes.
He's just like,
what are
I
you
can
moving
do
on?
these things and you
what are you
can't.
shooting
That's
at?
right.
Shoot the bloodthirster.
Welcome back, Eisendar, by the way. We
Bloodthirster,
missed you.
you are wounding on 5.
We did miss you.
Alright, these are my to wound rolls, and I'm wounding on 5s. So not super hot so far, but 13th Primarch is a stupidly good ability. Alright. So, what is that? 8.
8
8
total.
wounds.
That is on who?
Bloodthirster.
On Bloodthirster. You have your full 3 up save.
Bloodman!
Go ahead.
Bloodman!
Ugh.
Wow.
Bloodman!
8 out of 8, ladies and gentlemen.
There's no AP?
Blood man.
We've got a question about the Codex.
Yes.
The Space
You're good.
Marine Librarian on bike isn't in the Codex, but it's in the Index. Can we still use it?
Who knows? Like, literally, who knows?
That is a question for Games Workshop.
It's a huge problem, I think, honestly, because we have the same thing with Kasaro-Khan,
And right.
in that he in the Index has a bike, can take a bike, and in the Codex he can't, and who
Right.
knows? There's no solid answer right now.
And a supplement to that question was he wanted to know, can you use that while still using the codex for the rest? So I guess that's still in.
Yep. Make it up as you go along.
Tell Games Workshop to give us some feck.
Yeah.
That is that is leading back to the fundamental question of does when a codex comes out, does it basically override
Those
the
are
matching
moving
faction
threes.
that's in the
Right.
index books? And there's really not like an official ruling on that. So like,
Like,
is
not
it,
anymore. And Games Workshop, from what the only thing Games
That's
Workshop
a lot
has said that
better.
I've
Sounds
seen
a lot better.
is like a post on the
All right, I'm-
community, on Games Workshop community
I'm gonna do
forums,
this again.
or whatever you call it,
Sure.
page, which was just kind of like make it up,
Right,
Use
do it.
whatever you feel like it,
Yeah.
which isn't. I don't take that as an official response, and it lacks. It's
Oh,
lacking
wow.
to me
I think
because
it's pretty good.
making up because they were like you can use it either rules or whatever you want. And
in general, Games
Yeah.
Workshop's
4, 6, 7.
historically has basically
they're all
been
dead then.
Oh man.
they've generally
Just
always
enough again.
gone with the rule
Alright.
of if there's
10
rules
points
for it
you.
and
Wonderful.
both opponents are fine with it, feel free. So
Mhm.
obviously it's going to make a big difference of, are you talking about playing in a, at your house with a friend, where of course, as opposed to say going to like a major tournament where
Right.
you would need to get permission and they would actually have to have a ruling on that.
Yeah. So we'll see how the tournaments come down and that kind of thing.
Getting my
That lack of
Dreadnought
specificity does
on
bother
the
me.
poster.
Okay,
But,
I got it. Do your 18 shots first. Everything
Yeah,
on it.
I know
Who
those
knows?
things.
How many is that?
That's 5, 6, 10, 11, 15.
Isendar says hi, Abe.
Hi. And the other problem I have with that kind of lack of specificity is also like what points do you use and stuff like that. Can you just be like, well, I want these points are different in these two things.
Yeah.
I want to use the points from this because they're cheap.
This is the Redemptor Dread is opening up everything it has on the Bloodthirster, which only has 3 wounds left.
I'll be back, folks.
Fine.
Farewell,
There's
Abe.
donuts if you want one.
There's
They were
an entire...
I don't.
They're
Also got
very
eggs
good.
and fruit and
That
cheese.
many hits.
Okay,
Wounding on what?
Toughness 7.
So
5s.
5
Fives.
still.
5s to wound with the Redemptor Dreadnought. Ooh. But you do get rerolls because of
Because
13th primer.
Oh,
Because
we
the
had some
bosses are
clarification.
Ah.
Eclipse says, yes, they have said that units that are not in the Codex but are in the Index can be used.
Don't
The
you want
Codex
to-
is meant to cover
Oh, no,
models
those are all
available
hits.
on
You're
the Games
rerolling.
Workshop
No, these
store.
are wounds.
The
No, no,
Codex,
I don't wound
the
on
Codex
fours.
does
You are
overrule the
correct.
Index for unit points, rules, and warrior options.
Okay, so that means basically anytime a unit appears in both, the Codex is the correct one.
But again, that's basically just what they said on the community forum page. That's not
Well-
really an official answer to me.
That's true.
How many
And
3-ups?
even and if
What's
you're
the
thinking
armor
of the same
penetration
post
on
as me,
these?
they also still kind of were like, but if you feel like using something else, you can. So then you do have that problem,
And non-denial
With-
denial.
it being units that don't show up. So but like something like
Gavin Hen is
Kasaro
minus 1.
who is something in the
Force.
Codex, just
He's-
not with all the options. He's
He's-
kind of a weird one to me.
Dead.
He's so dead. And the Redemptor Dreadnought with its incredible rain of fire. That is the Bloodthirster is
Alright,
out.
That's 17 for Matt. 27 so far this turn.
Was that your Warlord?
No,
No, it's not. It's not.
That's Dr-
But speaking of,
Yep.
let's start shooting him now. Alright, so I got my Terminator squad. So they got a bunch of Storm Bolters.
Oh, there they are.
They're all.
Those guys.
Yeah, they're there. They're hanging out, doing nothing, being
Being slow.
Alright, so I have 5.
Who's shooting at them?
This is my Terminators on Drakkar.
Okay.
So I have my Storm Bolters, so
Right.
that's 20 shots.
Terminators
no, 10
on
shots.
Lord Drakkar.
Counting as hard.
Are they? How far away are they?
9 inches.
They are. So each one of those guys, Stormbolters, are rapid fire 2, so that's
Right.
4 shots each.
Right. Oh, it is rapid fire too. It is rapid fire.
Yeah, Stormbolters are nasty.
Okay,
All right.
cool. So I need some more dice.
So you got, and there are five of them.
Yes.
So
So
that's 20 shots
these are. This is 10,
plus the assault cannon,
20. Yeah.
which gets 6 shots and is different.
Okay. So I'll do my-
4 of those are from the captain that are at BS2. So roll 4 of those separately because those hit on 2s. Everything else hits on 3s. There we go. The green dice are hitting on 2s. The red dice are hitting on 3s. This is all of the Stormbolter fire.
Wow.
Yeah, the boss isn't looking, and you just
the boss
roll
isn't
like
looking,
you
and
look-
they're just like, whatever. Yeah, there's the demon
This
guy.
this isn't that important, guys. Don't
Look,
even
We're
worry.
gonna
about it.
take all these dice of failure
Yeah.
out of the box.
Yeah, that was not so hot.
What does Harry the cat say?
Roll better.
Roll better. We want to see those roll
Alright,
better
let me
emotes.
get you- let me get
Yeah.
your toughness.
And you wound. It's higher than 4. So roll on. You wound on 5s. It's not a lot of 5s.
3 5s.
3. All right.
Yeah, that was a
What is the-
definite
what is
roll
the
better
full
sort of
armor?
scenario.
3.
We had some clarification. It looks like the donuts were donated by Bailey Reichenberg. Who is
Oh,
nice. Thank you
yep.
so much.
No,
for
that's
your
like
donation.
that's actually super cool.
Thank
Thank you very
you.
much.
We really appreciate it. Sugar is always acceptable as
So
a
3
way
wounds?
of showing
3 wounds.
that you care.
Okay.
3 wounds on Lord Drakkar. He
Ow.
failed every save.
Wow! Wow! Yay!
All right.
And then the
the assault
captain
cannon.
was also
And the
in
assault
there?
cannon.
Oh, the assault cannon. That's what I
Those
was
6.
missing.
Go ahead. The assault cannon shots. 6 shots. Those are better.
That's
What is the toughness? Is he
Toughness
6?
6.
4 is to wound. 6 to 6. Okay.
3 wounds.
Those
What's
are
the
also
AP?
-1.
They're -1?
-1.
So 3 4s. 1.
You are just
How much damage do they do?
1.
Okay.
So 2 damage.
I will take 2 more damage.
Okay. Alrighty.
Out of how many?
Out of 8.
So he has taken 5 of 8.
They got 3 left.
Ow.
Okay. Shooting. Oh, my Hellblaster's on the gross one.
Yep.
Yep.
Cool. Wounding on.
Toughness 7.
So 5s.
Okay.
Right? Because I'm
Yes.
supercharging. But
Okay.
still.
1.
Hey.
2 wounds.
Did they do anything fancy on 6? I don't think so. What am I thinking of?
No. You're thinking of shuriken weapons.
No, I'm thinking of his sword.
So that, and each one does 2 damage, right?
Yes.
Correct.
So I take 2 more wounds.
Alright. Cool
You've taken 4
beans.
total.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, you took more, but you healed them up.
Okay.
That's what we do.
I think that's it for shooting.
What's the range
Oh,
of
Guilliman himself.
Guilliman? He's
Assault
24?
3, 24.
24?
6
Okay.
shots.
Cool. So you can do that on the Poxwalkers.
Go ahead. Those are not poxwalkers.
What
Those are
was
plague
it?
bears.
Plague bears.
Bear
Sorry.
rollers.
Those are different. Those are different things. He hits.
Cool.
And I don't know what the. Let me have that book. I do not
Dax the
know.
Destroyer says opinion question: Are
Yep.
Terminators over cost?
Plague bearers are toughness 4.
By
Toughness what?
by
4.
by
Alright, so
power
I'm
level, I
fine.
think they're fine. By points, I don't know because I haven't looked it up. We've been using them pretty regularly. I mean, they're definitely much better. I mean, well, from a
Alright.
from just a firepower point of view, Stormbolters are so much better in 8th with the 4 shots within 12, and with Deep Strike being whenever just anything that Deep Strike's being able to show up when you want to and exactly where you want to. I mean, they're much more useful than they were. I mean, they have the heavy armor, they have the 2-up armor, they're 2 wounds
No,
each.
not that one. Not that
They have the 5-up invulnerable.
No,
I
no,
mean,
no, keep that one.
it takes a lot of time to kill them, and they all have power fists. So
Alright.
it's a pain in the ass to kill them.
I think that's everything.
It seems
I'd
like
have to look up what they cost in
So-
points,
charging?
which I don't know,
I
to
think
kind of give you a general
so.
idea.
Who's charging?
My Terminators are gonna charge Drakkar?
Okay, so they are going to declare it officially. Yes, no, maybe
Yes.
so.
Drakkar
Yes.
they're gonna do.
He's got no shooting. So
Okay, then you just make your roll.
I need an 8.
You need really high.
Or no, I need a 9.
You
Because
need a
8.
9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're exactly 9.
Go.
So you need it.
Right here. Charge roll. Terminators on Lord Jakar.
They make
9!
That is a 9. They make it.
Cool.
Get
and
in
then
there.
the captain's a separate unit.
He's a
so
separate
he has
unit.
to do his after.
Yes.
So,
it. Right.
And
But
that is the captain who you just moved. So move him back.
thank you.
This guy is totally not charging. Thus,
Well,
I will
so-
move him into combat first.
Well, because I saw it, because he was holding the sword and it looked
Right.
like this one was holding it.
There we go. Get him on in there. Terminators charging the Demon Prince.
They're going to get him.
Successfully charging the Demon Prince.
And this is acceptable because they're within
Yeah.
1
Yes.
inch of with someone
Yep.
who's-
We're good.
now make now your captain's probably.
yeah, so now my captain is also charging.
Well, it doesn't really matter for him.
He does not make
Does
it.
not make it.
Not even close.
No. Is that not
2 and a
right?
3.
Unwept cone. Thank you so much for that. follow.
Unwhipped cone?
Wept.
Weird.
Wept.
Okay.
All right.
I was
Get your
like,
mind out of the gutter, Larry.
okay.
So I'm gonna.
I was thinking of an ice cream cone that because it's always like whipped ice cream.
All
And
right.
it's like it's unwhipped ice cream.
What
I'm
you
gonna.
got
I'm gonna start punching this demon prince
with your power fist.
with my power fists.
Okay.
That seems
So
sad. That's not fun. That's not nice.
So you hit
He's
on
literally
4s.
done nothing to them. He let them be lazy
hit on
and hang
4s.
out.
yes.
It's 2 attacks each,
Yeah,
right?
2 attacks each.
Okay. There are 5 guys in there.
They're 5, so I need 2
10.
more.
There you go. Yep. Should have 10 power fist attacks.
Okay. Hitting on 4s.
Hitting on
All right.
4s because they're unwieldy. That is a lot of misses.
I mean, that's plenty of hits though.
That is exactly average. Okay. What is the
Toughness
strength?
6.
I am
user times 2.
strength 8.
Wounded on 3s.
Wound on 3. Oh!
Pretty good.
4 wounds.
4 wounds.
What's the
There
minus
we
on
go.
that?
Minus 3.
So you
Alright,
need your
so I need
invulnerable
my
save,
invulnerable save.
which is a what?
5 up.
Okay, 4 5-ups. Can he make it, folks?
He can make one
He
of them.
makes 3 of them.
How much damage do they do?
That will be D3 each.
All right, roll.
Ugh.
1,
2,
1. So
4.
4 wounds total. Is he dead?
We're gonna.
I'm gonna.
Oh, right.
I'm gonna command point one of the ones.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
It's still a 1.
Still
All
a
right,
one.
we're
See if
gonna
you
find
use the
out.
command point. You did use the command point.
Jeez.
The Ultramarines are down to 5. Okay, so a
Still
total grand total of
Whoa,
4.
whoa.
Are you breaking things?
You did not
Yep.
see that for a moment. You
I
had
saw
89
89
points.
Well, but like if that's my maximum, that still doesn't help me now.
You
Fair.
won.
Oh.
That is the game.
Hey.
Victory for the Ultramarines.
Really?
Well,
I
if he
mean-
doubles his score,
Damn.
I have nothing left to kill
Damn.
Gilliman with.
Kinda.
I mean, if we could just sit here and roll out the rest of you chewing my
It's
arm in a
4:40.
piecemeal.
You could play for another couple 20 minutes.
What is chat one?
Or we can do a 20 minutes of Q&A about Space Marines and talk about it.
Yeah.
What do you want,
About
chat?
the new
do you
Codex.
want more blood and carnage, or do you want more
Do you want some
interesting
Codex questions?
dissertation?
Yeah.
Do you want to talk? Let me have that book.
Yeah, because I can keep chewing through these demons.
Yes, he will. No questions.
Yeah.
With
Not
this
so honest is crying because there are no grots.
with this particular.
I tried.
I was
fought.
gonna bring him in if I made it to one more turn, but no, Matt's Terminators killed my.
We have 1 vote for Q&A.
Although
Okay.
I'll tell you what, not so honest. The very next game I'm in, I will bring some grots,
No matter what it is.
no matter
Yep.
what.
Okay.
I like it.
So you're gonna
Dax
have, like,
says
Tau
Q&A
with
would be
grot.
nice, so we've got 2 votes for
Okay,
Q&A.
Q&A.
Alright.
JR, come on over here.
All right.
Yeah. What do you guys got?
Dax says the grots would have won it.
Oh, definitely. That would
Yeah.
have swung the whole battle.
Yeah. So
I
that
would
one.
focused everything on those grots, and just let the demons be. Because
we have-
orcs
All
cannot
right, yeah,
stand
everybody's
to live.
voting Q&A. Let's do
Okay.
it.
All right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna be here for 20 minutes until it is Dungeons and Dragons NeverQuest time, starring JR. You should all stay and watch that because it is a super fun time.
It's great. Is it
Yeah.
gonna be a good
no,
time?
yeah, for sure.
He is the game masterest with the mostest.
I do
And
lots
Solstice
of-
also plays.
We made
and
funny voices.
Stable
And
Abe is
Matt
playing.
also
Stable Abe
plays.
plays.
Good
It's a good
jokes.
time. And if you're painting, you can paint and watch D&D. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's totally fun.
Totally
Okay,
fun.
so Codex Space Marine, ask away, guys.
I'm gonna go prep.
Okay, cool.
Unless you want me to.
Can you help me move this
Yeah.
this
That's
thing
what I
because
meant.
I want to sit because my legs are tired. So let's queue up some questions.
Ooh,
Jen,
Not So
what do we
Honest
got?
says he would like to take those 200-bit donation and move that into D&D. He says, JR, do something mean.
Oh no!
I'm into this.
Oh,
I'm
that's
real
even-
into it.
I don't
200
like
bits,
vague
too.
donations.
Yeah, well, it's not about you. He's the DM.
Oh man.
You're
No, I mean
just here to
like
play the
it's
game.
fine. I just it makes me worry because it could be
Players never get bit donations in D&D. It's always to the DM.
Last Friday, we had someone donate to spawn a guard while we were attempting to be like sneaky and
guards.
stealthy. Two
Two guards and a giant cockroach.
Oh yeah, thank you. And then we also had someone spawn some cockroaches just to
that-
get in the way.
That JR just randomly decided to up to a giant cockroach. It
Right.
was funny. It was not so
Can
honest who did that.
can
yeah.
someone grab Stable Abe because he is
Oh,
going to
yeah,
be
he's-
great
he's
for
the
Q&A.
dude. Yeah, he's the dude.
So the first question we
Yep.
have, or should we wait for him to
Nah.
get
Stable Abe is going to be right here. So
any obvious points adjustments for units in the Codex?
it's pretty close overall. Most all of the big important units are the same cost. So Daemons is all the ones that people were worried about are the same cost. So Daemon is the same cost. The Redemptors is the same cost. Intercessors are the same cost. Everyone is pretty much the same cost. There are some minor tweaks on power levels and some pieces of war gear, but overall, what's in the Imperium 1 index pretty much stayed. Which, I mean, isn't that surprising. There's some minor tweaks, like you'll see some units maybe got a power level that moved up 1 or down 1, but pretty much it's the same. There are some interesting things in that the Space Marine Codex has. There are some units in it that are new, that I think are more for completeness. So, like, as an example, in Imperium 1, there was only a Primaris Lieutenant, whereas now in the Space Marine Codex, there are Primaris and Standard Lieutenants. So, basically all of the HQs, captains, lieutenants, chaplains, apothecaries, all those kinds of guys. Those guys are now available in both Primaris and Standard form, which I think they did. I mean, there's really not much of a difference. You know, they have the extra wound, and you know that's about. And some of the war gear options are slightly different, but pretty much I think they did it just for completeness. For characters, for players who are trying to build armies, because there will be players who say, "Hey, I really, really like Primaris Marines, and I want to build a whole army of them." So now you actually have, you know, you can build the full set of HQs. Or they're saying, I don't want Primaris units. I want to build a whole army of, standard ones. So you can do that too.
Abe's gone.
Bye, Abe.
I think he went to go get some food before D&D.
He's hungry. All right. What else do
Man
we got?
cannot survive on donuts alone, as much as we tried.
Fair.
What else do we got, Jen?
We have scouts changed much?
Let's go look at scouts. Are you talking about like have changed much from the index or from 7th edition? Scouts are there are only 4 Marine troop choices. We have tactical squads, intercessor squads, scout squads, and crusader squads. But crusader squads almost don't even count. That's a Black Templar only thing. Scouts are power level 6. Their stats are unchanged from the index. Movement 6, weapon skill BS for 3s. Standard Marine stat line, 4 4s, 1 wound, 1 attack, 7 leadership, and a 4-up save. And they have all the same stuff. Astartes shot.
It's hot outside.
The
Oh my
Astartes
god,
shot.
it's so hot.
The Astartes shotgun is cool.
Yes, it is.
It's 12-inch assault 2, and if you're within half range, it's +1 strength, which makes it 5 strength, which is cool.
It's really cool.
I really like the Astartes shotgun. And they shall know no fear. Combat squads. You can deploy concealed deployment, so you can deploy them. What infiltration used to be, you can deploy them anywhere after both armies are set up outside of 9 inches. And camo cloaks, which is if you have camo cloaks, you add 2 to the saving throw if you are in cover instead of 1, which is pretty spicy.
Which is nice
Because they have a 4-up armor save, so that's going to give them a 2-up as long as they're in cover. And of course, you're going to set them up in cover. I actually like scouts a lot, and it is interesting that from a power level point of view, scouts actually cost more at 6 power level than either intercessors or tac squads, which have 5.
Yeah.
So I really like them.
Because I think they're paying points for the camo cloaks now.
Yeah, I think
That's
so.
the big thing.
They're assuming under power level that
Yeah.
you're taking the camo cloaks.
Yeah.
Which makes them pretty cool. So overall, we have some scouts. We haven't actually tested them in 8th, but just looking at them on paper, I like them. I think scouts are plenty viable.
And they are a pretty cheap choice as well.
Yep.
Which, with Defenders of Humanity, is really important.
Yep.
Alright, so Dax wants help deciding between Nova Marines and Salamanders. Cough, Salamanders for life. Can you compare the Ultramarine Salamander chapter tactics, warlord trait, and relics, please?
Okay, so this is going to be one that we're going to leave to Abe, but I can give you a hint, Dax, which is that Abe is he is the big, huge evangelist for salamanders in 8th edition. He definitely thinks salamanders are going to be top of the list, and I'll let him explain why.
Yeah.
And you have the book that you can look through if you need reference.
Reference.
Although I do have to say that outside of salamanders, Ultramarines, I mean, I think those two are just really dangerous.
So, I mean, the question is, if you're playing Nova Marines, I'm assuming you're not going to be taking Gulamon because you're not playing Ultramarines themselves. So leaving aside special characters, I would definitely say if you're looking for pure power level, to go with Salamanders. If you're looking for cool factor, I mean Nova Marines, right? Like,
Sure.
Nova Marines is just awesome. No one gets to be Nova Marines. So if you're looking at their Warlord trait, I would say that Ultramarines have the best Warlord trait probably in the book.
Sure.
Getting the 5+ to get back the stratagems is absolutely amazing.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
We have seen that. We have used that in games all week, and it is just you just get to use. I mean, you just don't run out. I mean, you become psychologically you become much more liberal with your usage of command points because you know you're going to get a huge amount of them back. In real world effects, it means basically the other player also kind of gets stressed because he knows that his command point, he's almost certainly going to run out of command points before you will, which means they become more conservative with how they use command points and oftentimes don't use them in situations where maybe they should have because they kind of get paranoid of running out of them early.
I think that the Salamander Warlord trait is better than some, but not really great. It's just +1 strength. +1 strength on a single model is not like the hottest thing to me.
Right.
I'd
It's
rather
okay.
have +1 attack, which you can get on its own.
Right.
And because most of the time, what you're doing is you're taking your main character's probably going to want to have a relic blade, which means you're going to take him from strength 6 to strength 7, which means you're still wounding You're still wounding toughness 4 on 3s and toughness 3 on 2s. There's not like that much strength or toughness 6 things in the game, so it's not really changing your ability to wound those.
Right.
And really all it's doing is making you wound like toughness 7 vehicles on a 4 instead of a 5, but you're probably not going to be using your guy with the Relic Blade as your main anti-tank weapon, especially if you're Salamanders. You're going to have 1 million melty guns for that.
Yes.
So I'm not really like a huge fan of that Warlord trait, though, you know, in certain situations I can see it being cool, but overall I don't think it's that amazing. It's probably better than like the Iron Hands one or something like that.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Relics. They both got pretty cool relics. Again, I'm probably going to go with the Ultramarine relic here on its own. The Sanctic Halo is pretty awesome. Now it is really limited because you can only give it to a captain, but going up to a 3-up invulnerable save, and being able to deny the witch once or whatever it's deny the witch.
Yes.
To counter psychic ability once is probably better in my opinion than +1 toughness. I'd probably rather have the better save than the toughness for survivability, but +1 toughness can be pretty nice, and since you can put it on like any kind of model, you could have a toughness 6 Grievous Captain, which is actually pretty spicy, and then you know that's not a bad combo there. And you know, if you went ahead and put like Might of Heroes on him afterwards, getting up a character to toughness 7 is actually pretty spicy. So I think if you want to work at it, the Salamander's Mantle, which gives them the +1 toughness, is a pretty good ability, but I think just like in a generic list, the Sanctic Halo is probably a better relic. As far as stratagems go, I actually probably prefer the Salamander one in specific uses. Flamecraft, getting that +1 to wound on flame weapons is really powerful.
Mm-hmm.
The Ultramarines have a really powerful one, the Scions of Guilliman,
Yes.
which lets a unit reroll 1s, I want to say. And then if they're an Intercessor or Tactical Marines, they get to reroll all misses. I'll double check that, but I think that's what it does. Yeah, infantry or bikers, in shooting in fight phase, you can roll hit rolls of 1 for that phase, and if it's a tactical squad or an intercessor squad, they can reroll all hit rolls instead. On the downside, though, that's something just a captain nearby can do.
Sure.
Or chapter master if they're
Right.
the interceptor squad. So, like, it's nice, but there's other ways of getting that exact same ability. Whereas Flamecraft, getting that +1 to wound on flame weapons, that's the only way you can do that.
Right.
And it combos really well with some other stuff. So, I would think that the Salamander's one is to me a lot better. Because of its uniqueness.
I mean, I think also fundamentally there's just a big dividing line as far as play style goes.
Mhm.
Because fundamentally, what you're really talking about, like if you're torn between the decision of like, do I take ultras, do I go the ultra path, or do I go the Salamander's path? The Salamanders become all of their stuff is self-reinforcing. It's really good, and it makes your army more lethal.
Yeah.
Like they are going to kill more things
Mm-hmm.
than they should. The Ultramarines are going to become kind of more tactical and squirrely. They're going to be able to play more fluidly and do things that a Space Marine army can't normally do. It almost kind of makes like they feel almost Craft World Eldari.
They are very Craft World
in that they're
Eldari,
very
yeah.
able to, especially if you're running Primaris Marines, which kind of tactically feel like aspect warriors almost. So you're going to have a Marine army with heavy armor and 2 wounds, who's going to be running around, and they're really fast, and they're withdrawing from combat, and they're doing weird special stuff with command points all the time. So you're going to be able to basically it's kind of like a combination of Craft World Eldar with like faith points from the sisters. So you're going to be able to basically break the rules strategically because you're going to be using more command points. You're going to be using more stratagems. You're going to be using you're going to be able to mid-game do weird crazy tricks. Like you're going to become a trick army who can do all this crazy stuff that other Marines can't. Or if you go Salamanders, you just kill stuff better. So whatever, and I've always been a believer that every player out there tends to have innately, regardless of what army they play, every player internally kind of has a way that they like to play the game.
Sure.
Some players are very good, like, like, you know, they understand, they're really good at target priority and deployment, right? And those guys grow up to be really good guard players because
Right.
they know everything. I'm going to build this, and these guys are going to be my first line. I'm going to have tanks behind it, and I'm going to have this, and they just, you know, set up and they blow you away. And there's other players who maybe aren't really good at deployment, but they're really good improvisational players.
Yeah.
They're really good at being like, oh, there's the mistake. I got to go do that. Or it's
Okay.
turn 3. I'm going to run over here, and those people, you know, gravitate towards armies that are fast or that let them do lots of you know, they can change position or move around quickly.
Right.
You know, they become improvisational. So I would say, what kind of player are you?
What kind of player are you? Yeah.
You know, do you like? Is that kind of crazy? You know, you kind of deal with punches on the fly. You know, are you like a counter puncher kind of a player?
Yeah.
Because if you are, you want Ultramarines. But if you're the like, I have my battle plan, I'm going to deploy like this, and I'm going to do here, and on turn 1 I'm going to be here, and turn 2 I'm going to be here, and I'm just going to kill everything I get near. Go Salamanders.
Go Salamanders. Lastly, the chapter tactics. Just a quick note on that. I
Sure.
think they both have amazing chapter tactics. The Salamanders one is probably, if you build an army to take advantage of it, and I wrote an article about this just yesterday, so if you want to go, and I'll be writing some more about Salamanders, but if you build an army to take advantage of that tactic, they probably have the most brutal and amazing tactic in the game.
Which is which one?
That's every time they fight or shoot, they get to reroll 1 hit and 1 miss.
Yes, that is.
One miss and 1 win.
You talk about why that's awesome and how you build an army to best take advantage of it. Because there's a whole.
So
this is a crazy thing.
So at heart, it's amazing because it works every time they fight. So it does benefit multiple small units. So lots of like 5-man squads with, say, a las cannon and power fist, something
Yep.
like that, or a multi-melt and a power fist. But it's going to make sure that all your important things are hitting and wounding when they need to.
It definitely rewards MSU
Yeah,
armies.
it does reward MSU, which that in itself, depending on how your tournaments are running, who gets first, maybe
Sure.
maybe a problem. But
Right.
outside of that, it does benefit that. It also benefits every character you take because it affects all infantry, and most characters are infantry. So all your characters are going to get to reroll, and it's not per phase or per turn. It's every time they fight or attack. So one of the things that's really amazing with them is their interaction with the Chapter Ancient, because every time that Chapter Ancient lets a guy make a final attack, he's getting to reroll a hit and a wound.
Right.
So it makes even killing your guys really devastating because you're not getting a ton of attacks out of that, but every one of those is going to get to hit and re-roll, which is kind of amazing. So building an army that really takes advantage of that has a lot of like melta-guns or multi-meltas in it, is going to be incredibly brutal.
I think Hellblasters
Hellblasters
become
are
really
great,
ugly with that
absolutely.
because Hellblasters just, you know, really nail you, and then also when you kill them, they're gonna
get
and they're gonna hit you and they're gonna wound
And
you,
they're gonna wound
and
you.
they might as well. Oh, and when you kill a Hellblaster, you better bet he's gonna overcharge. He's
oh,
gonna
yeah.
supercharge because he's
definitely-
dead.
Yeah, he's dead. So things like that, like that's the time I'm like, maybe I want plasma cannons after all, or something like that. So they're really great. The Ultramarines chapter tactic is pretty great. Honestly, though it's more situational, the being able to fall back and still shoot is not going to necessarily come up every turn or necessarily even every game. On the game that we played on Monday, it never once came up.
Right.
Because that just wasn't how it happened. So Salamanders is going to come up every turn, possibly every phase of the game.
Right. All the time.
All the time. Ultramarines chapter tactics is a little more wonky. The +1 leadership is really nice. Space Marines don't lose a lot of guys from leadership, but it is nice. But it's really important to remember that it does give you +1 leadership all the time. So if you have things like the psychic power of Scourge,
Right.
Psychic Scourge, it does affect that, which makes you better at that.
Yep.
And any other kind of leadership-based things, it's gonna buff.
I mean,
you
it
more.
just makes the Ultramarines even that much more immune to
Right.
to leadership.
And if you if you have an ancient nearby them, that means most of your guys are like leadership 10 or 11, because I don't think leadership caps at 10 anymore. So that gives you some really good leadership. And with
Matt,
the
master
That's
of balance.
fantastic.
All right. Here, look at this. That was an
That's
accident.
delightful.
Matt used to work at the circus.
Right.
He was a trapeze artist before
It was
he
a,
came
it was
to
a
us.
really boring circus.
But that is pretty much it for question time. We
No.
Wait,
We have time
nope.
for more questions. We
We
just
don't.
need to get to more questions.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Scratch
so next
that.
Question.
We're still here.
Larry, this
Yes.
is from Not
Okay.
So Honest. Larry,
Okay.
a
No.
friend of mine
Seriously.
won't shut up about units that are missing from the Codex.
Okay.
At this point, he has become just white noise. Do you know what he's talking about?
Wait, who?
Units that are missing from the Codex.
Who's talking about?
I know
Not
that.
so honest.
I know that there's people who've said that certain. Well, yes. In 8th edition, Games Workshop definitely seems to be moving towards a position of basically saying they're basing units on models that you can buy, right? So units are having options, and and are available if you can actually buy the model, as opposed to, say, if they ever made the model at some point in the last 30 years, or was there just for completeness, right? So like the big one people are talking about is chaplain on a is chaplain on a bike. You can't buy a chaplain on a bike.
Or librarian on a bike.
Or a librarian on a bike. You can't buy those, and thus those don't exist anymore. So whereas before a bike was just a piece of war gear, and you'd say like, oh, I'm going to buy my HQ, and then I'm going to go to the war gear table, and I'm going to buy him a bike, right? So everyone was running around with bike chaplains and whatever. So at this point, Games Workshop is basically saying, look, we've reset the game. If you can go to the store and buy these things, we have rules for them. And some of those units have kind of fallen through the cracks and just are missing. So.
And that's the kind of situation with like Kasaro Khan in the Codex not being able to take a bike anymore.
Exactly.
Which he should be able to.
Right. He's the chapter master of the White Scars that are all about bikes.
Captain.
He's the captain.
Yeah.
He's the captain of the White Scars, and there's no rules for him on a bike, but the model of Kasaro Khan is
on the foot.
A dude running around in power armor.
Yeah.
So that's what you get. I mean, I think, if you really, if you wake up every morning and you eat your cereal and you want to be mad at Games Workshop, you're going to find a reason to be mad at Games Workshop. But as far as Abe lives off of that every day.
Cereal and hate.
Yes.
Cereal.
I don't think any of these things are particularly. There's nothing glaring. Some of the units, other examples of units that are missing. There are units that are missing, such as the Mortis Dreadnought, in that they're missing from this book, but they're in the Forge World book that's 2 feet over there. So, and once again. Can you actually go buy a plastic Games Workshop kit that lets you be built as a Mortis Dreadnought? Which, for those of you who don't know, that is a Dreadnought that has 2 matched ranged weapons. So that's like the Rifleman Dreadnoughts, right? That's like I have 2 autocannons on each arm, or I have 2.
Which are really good now.
Which are really good. Oh yeah. Or I have the quad laser cannons. And under the current Dreadnought rules, you can't do that. But that's because the current Dreadnought rules reflect the model that comes in the box, in that you can take the Power Fist and whatever heavy weapon you want on this side, and the other arm is a missile launcher, because that's how the Dreadnought comes. But do those things still exist in the game? Absolutely, because you can purchase them from Forge World, and if you go look in the Index of Stardust Forge World Index, they're in there. So they're all still there, they're totally legal, they're just not in this book. So overall, I think it's a non-issue. I think it's just people being mad who want to be mad.
And I mean, there's obviously, I don't know if he was mentioning if he meant this at all, but there's also some units that I would say are missing from the Codex, and the fact that they're not in it, but will probably be coming out at some point, like a Primaris Flyer, or a cheaper Primaris Transport or something.
Yeah, I wouldn't call those missing.
Right.
I would say that there's definitely some holes in kind of the Primaris roster if there's people who say want to do 100% Primaris armies. So, like, as an example, there is no way there is exactly one way for Primaris guys to move around, and that's the big super, and that is the repulsor. So there's no, there are no Primaris flyers. There's no Rhino equivalent.
There's no special characters either.
There's no Primaris special characters.
Or Iron Hand special characters.
And there's no, that's a different issue. That's a tier for a different day.
One tier for the Iron Hands.
Yeah, one day. But, as we see with Games Workshop, they're going to come out. There's like 18 new SKUs. There's a lot of new Primaris models, and and they've left themselves plenty of room to grow the range in the future. I want jet bikes. That's what I want.
Yeah.
I was really shocked that there weren't jet bikes. I assumed that the Primaris Marines were going to get some type of a maneuver element that was really fast and infantry. That was basically going to be like, an equivalent of bikers or attack bikes or land speeders, but there wasn't at all. We instead got Inceptors.
It'll probably be
kind of fill that role.
It'll probably be like a land speeder cut in half with one guy riding it and Gravis armor with like dual wielding multi meltas
or something crazy.
D3 shot multi meltas.
That would be awesome.
That's my prediction.
That's your prediction?
Yeah.
And I predict that there will one day certainly be a Primaris Flyer.
Sure.
Absolutely.
I think there's one. I've heard that there's one in some of the newer Black Library books that they mentioned.
Matt, can you?
Important question.
Yeah.
What is the right way to pronounce Guliman?
That is an interesting question.
William.
Fair. All right, moving on. All right, Abe.
Yeah.
Assault plasma or regular plasma for anti-infantry Hellblasters.
Assault plasma all the way.
And
That was
explain
from my
why.
star.
I wrote
Yeah.
I wrote
2 shots at 24 inches is going to be better to me pretty much every time. In most situations, the strength 6 is just as good as anything else.
Yeah.
The strength 7 isn't really going to help you against most infantry because they don't lose any AP value.
Yep, it's still -4.
It's still -4
in both cases.
And having that ability to advance and fire or just maneuver better. And basically, if you want to look at it this way, it's gonna get you an extra turn of 2 shots most of the time. If you're just sitting still. 24 inches is about what you need to be able to hit most things on the board. The 30 inches doesn't really matter. If you need to, you can move forward on the first turn and still be able to shoot them and then move back. But if they're out of range, they're not going to be charging you for a while. So I think the Assault Plasma, getting that 2 shots all the time is super great. If you watch the game on Tuesday, there were a couple of times when I saw that Matt was playing and his guys were just out of range of being able to rapid fire. And that was costing him shots. Where the extra strength wasn't really worth it. The ability not to be able to advance isn't really worth it. Some people argue that it makes them much worse against vehicles, but Hellblasters aren't good against vehicles anyway. It's not a matter of strength, it's a matter of them only doing what damage.
Yeah, and I think I absolutely agree with Abe. I think that for both Hellblasters and for Intercessors, being able to taking the assault versions of the bolt rifle and the plasma disintegrator are just, it's going to keep your army once again more fluid. You're going to be moving. If you need to move up and blow people away, you can. It also critically against all the assault armies and dangerous armies out there, it's going to give your army the ability to retrograde or move laterally. So you're going to be backing up. You don't want to, if it's an assault arm, people always say, well, it's not a big deal because, it's 24 versus 15 inches. Well, I mean, that's almost 10 inches of range, and if it's against an assault army or someone you don't want to be an assault with, you want to be keeping your distance, and it's just a clear, superior advantage.
And that to me is the big thing, because at 15 inches, the enemy can charge you next turn.
Right.
A normal enemy that moves 6 inches and can charge 2d6 can charge you not even that hard.
Somewhat
they're going to get
fairly reliably.
If they're at exactly 15 inches, they're going to have to roll a 9.
Right.
At 24 inches, they can't charge you.
Right. It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. And you can move back 12 inches out of the way if you get a good advance roll and still be able to shoot.
And if you're really, really out of position because they're assault weapons, you can advance back and take the -1. So your army becomes much more squirrely. For Dax, as an example, if you guys are thinking of playing Ultramarines, absolutely. Because their play style already plays into that entire concept of staying fluid, moving around, pulling out of combat.
I think Raven Guard too, because you want to be able to move. You want to stay at that more than 12 inches away. So if you have to get within 15 inches of them to shoot twice,
right, it's really iffy.
The enemy's going to be able to move 6 inches and shoot you. If you're 24 inches away from them, the enemy can't move 6 inches and get within 12 inches.
Again, another Eldar play.
Right,
I mean,
exactly.
by choosing those weapons, not many people. There weren't many weapons in the game that were the equivalent of I mean, these are pretty much the equivalent of the old school rapid fire 2 or weapons from 7th and 8th, which were almost non-existent. You used to see it a lot in things like Swooping Hawks.
Sure.
Because Swooping Hawks moved really fast and got their full range at 24, and it freaked people out because a good Eldar player was always able with Swooping Hawks to basically always avoid charges unless he finally got cornered. And by taking the assault versions for Hellblasters and Intercessors, you're doing the same thing.
Now the Intercessors, I think that the assault version is probably better. That one's there's a little more debate for me because they do lose an AP, which sometimes can be really useful. The non-assault versions are AP -1. So that's the only thing that would ever make me say maybe I want to take the normal bolt rifle. But for the Hellblasters, 100%, I would always pick the assault version over any of them. Literally, probably 100% of the time, and it's maybe 99%.
And it is especially nasty if you keep a captain around.
Yeah,
because then they're going to be overcharging all the time.
Right.
They're going to be moving rapid fire assault 2 shots, overcharging because they're going to have the captain there to let them re-roll the ones, so they have a very low chance of overheating. And I mean, that's how you kill other Primaris Marines. That's how you kill. That's just how you start racking up wounds on things.
Yeah.
At 2 wounds apiece. I mean, obviously, if they have 1 wound, if they're 1 wound targets, you're not going to even risk it at all. But if you're trying to rack up wounds on things, it makes them super nasty.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think we've got time for one more question.
Sure.
This one's from Highland Cowboy.
Okay.
Question: do the Minotaurs have stratagems / chapter treats?
The Minotaurs, nope, not at all.
All right.
So we definitely have time
well,
for
that was
another
an
one.
easy one, so we have time for one more,
Yep.
and we have one more question,
Okay.
so that works out.
What do we got?
All right, Dion says, in regards to the Ultramarine Second Company Captain, would you rather A, Primaris Captain, how do you pronounce that? Archeron, get his own model, Sicarius come back from the war, or Sicarius come back as a Primaris model? Which would you prefer?
Definitely, I would like to see a Primaris character because we don't have one.
Yeah.
So that's
alright.
definitely what the game needs. We need to start seeing Primaris characters. As to whether it's a somehow reborn and reinvigorated Kato coming back or a new guy, who cares?
I'd go with the new guy. Sicarius is really awesome in the book, though. If you haven't read his rules in there, he's totally amazing because he does allow like everyone within 6 inches of him. His guys always strike first.
Okay.
So even if they're sitting there, which is really powerful because you get to sit there and get charged,
And then go first.
and then you in that case you alternate.
So like Banshees.
Like Banshees,
It's the Banshee
exactly.
rule. Okay.
But you're not getting hit first when you get charged, and then your guys are walking away from combat and shooting them on your turn. So
Okay.
it's not just taking it. Funnily enough, he can be Chapter Master because he's a captain, and you can use the Chapter
Oh,
Master.
right.
You can
Field
use-
promotion.
Yeah, you can give him a field promotion to Chapter Master if you want. The stratagem that makes a captain get promoted to Chapter Master works on named characters as far as I can tell.
So basically, based off that, we say go with a Primaris guy and make it the new guy.
Yeah,
So we'll have new fluff, new background, new rules. Kato's already got his rules.
He's got rules.
He doesn't
They're
need
good.
he doesn't need to be in there twice.
Yeah, exactly.
I think we have time for one more.
No, that was it. That's all we've got.
Okay.
Which is good. So, we're gonna go ahead and take a break. We'll be back in 15 minutes or so with our Dungeons and Dragons show.
With
We've
NeverQuest,
had some interesting donations happen right now for some shenanigans that are going to come into play.
you guys
during
are all tricky. So all you guys, once again, we are here every Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. We're streaming. We have a bunch of different shows. We streaming Dark Apocrypha on each of those days, which is our 40K show, followed by a bunch of different things. We do,
Which is our other show.
which
Is
is
that the name of our,
bunch
is
of
that-
other
is
things.
that the name of our other show now?
Yes, a bunch of other things.
bunch of other things, including NeverQuest, which is
catch-all.
right now. We have a Board Game Bonanza on Tuesdays, and on Mondays we alternate between several shows. We have
Including
Retrograde, our retro streaming show,
Retro
and
games.
the Dice Strike Back, our Star Wars
Oh,
show, where we play a
gosh,
bunch
you
of different
too.
FFG Star Wars games.
It's all space shirts today. I
So
didn't get the memo.
all you guys, thank you so much. If you like what you see here, please follow us, subscribe. Most importantly, tell your friends about us.
Yes. And for the newest mechanism for our D&D show, like we've been doing with our wargaming, you guys have the ability to influence the campaign. Like with the command points, if you donate 500 bits, you're able to give somebody a command point for the D&D show for 500 bits. Maybe you can give them back a spell slot. Or you can drop in some giant cockroaches, or
I think
whatever
you should give
you
me all my
want to do.
spell slots back.
So yeah, we're gonna take a tiny little break. We'll be back
We
in
will
about
be
15
right
minutes.
back.
Get you some tea, some noms. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.